Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to another Collector's Figures Season 4, Episode 26, Tale of Two Superman. That's right. In Art and Hot Toys both released their Superman for the new movie. Of course, we'll be discussing that. Why wouldn't we discuss that? And there's a few other things that caught my attention. Hot Toys dropping a couple more exclusives. And yeah, not a whole lot else more than that. A few little things here and there, but it's been pretty quiet. But I don't talk figures alone, so to do that with me now is Blue Tattoo and Moose as soon as he sits in his chair.
Yo.
What's happening, everybody? Good to see you.
Yeah.
I am Vengeance in the chat. What's going on? Yep, Superman talk's huge this past week, so
Yep.
I'm sure, I don't know if you're all sick of talking about it or what's going on. I'm excited to see the movie tomorrow, so that's a plus. We got those Prime early tickets, so
yeah. From what I heard, there's still a lot of open seats.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Quite a few places.
Geo, what's happening?
Geo, thanks for coming by.
Yep, the great debate: in-art versus Hot Toys.
In-art. Excuse me. Just kidding. You like Hot Toys more? That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no wrong answer. There's not. Art is subjective, so.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, definitely. I prefer the Hot Toys or the Hot Toys body over the in-arts, or the suit, I should say, not the body. The suit over the in-arts, and I think I like in-arts sculpt better. Biggest Collectibles. That's a new name. I haven't seen that one yet.
Hey,
what's happening?
Cool.
Thanks
for coming by. Yeah.
Getting a
Good
bunch of phones blowing up all of a sudden.
Oh. Mine's on silent.
But yeah, we'll be talking about Superman, of course, and then there's a couple things that caught my attention over on Kit's page.
Camera's wrong. Oh no, hold
on. I haven't seen Moose come back yet, but yeah, I mean, give you the stage if you want to start show and tell.
Sure. So close. 6 Mafia.
What up? Did you already know in-art looks so much? They get the W, in my opinion, photos versus photos. Yeah.
Absolutely. In-art wins. Fatality.
Oh yeah, Thule.
Thule. Yeah, finally opened Artisan Anakin. His hair looks great. It could, out of the box.
Oh yeah.
Good head sculpt. I got the lightsaber lit up here. Maybe I can move him a little closer. Maybe not. Stepping on him. Hold on. I have to move a couple accessories here. There. No. I will pan the camera up then. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There. It's really good sculpt. Good hair. It's not. It should be a little bit lighter brown, but I mean, sitting here in a kind of a dark room, it looks super dark. So, but we knew that from the blogger photos. Thank you, Thule. But yeah, he looks great. Still should have been leather, but it's not. Hot Toys lazy. or some other lasting material. It doesn't have to be leather. As long as it lasts more, doesn't mess up in humid climates.
Yep.
It's a pain in the ass getting the arm off though. Like on 2 of my Anakins, this one and Clone Wars, pain in the ass. 73 Wolverine, arms are damn near impossible to get off.
It
This
looks
one
perfect.
was,
Not all look that good.
yeah,
It does look
I
good.
believe it. Yeah, it was nicely tailored, hard as a rock. Just kidding. It's gelled though, it's styled. It looks really good. They did a good job. Whoever styled it
Ash
looks really good.
cheese.
Ash, how's it going, man? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
what I
does look
got
good.
in. Mm-hmm.
But the only thing you got in?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
I got nada. Still waiting on that damn Joker 2-pack.
Oh, that was slow moving.
Slow moving indeed. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, it's too early for F
Come
bombs.
down now.
I'm here.
There you
I'm not swearing.
go. Not yet.
No, I almost swore though.
Wait till Michael comes in.
Yeah, then it'll start going. Yeah,
So I
haven't heard
started a group
from.
today.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yep.
Mm-mm.
You see what the name of it?
I think you shared it.
Would you share the same name of the group?
Musketeers.
Musketeers.
Well, that's my gang. That was the name of that. Was originally that was a joke. That was just a joke I posted on Facebook. Started
Oh,
a gang
okay.
called Musketeers, and then I changed. I actually made a group. It's called 16
okay.
Musketeers. I had
Oh,
invited
nice.
Beam. I think I invited Blue. I tried to invite you, but I couldn't get your name to go in the slot. I don't know why.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Weird.
Okay.
I mean, you're on Messenger. I can see your profile, but I couldn't get it to work.
There,
Weird.
just joined.
Go
Just
go on
joined.
16 collectors, 16 Musketeers, and you'll see. See if you can. At Moose, KE. Keteers, Musketeers. I know. So let's see. Go to get in the chat. I mean, Valkyrie Magnus is join the group, and
Yep, I just joined too.
Oh
I
yeah, that's your
rejoined.
face. There we go. Join group. Done.
Who knows what it'll be? It'll just be me goofing around.
Oh yeah.
But I'm here. So
Very cool.
I'm glad you showed that, Blue. You showed your Anakin. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I showed one on Michael's stream.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that I got that from Sideshow. But today, I got a package in the mail.
Nice.
And what is in here? What's in
Couldn't tell
here?
you.
Is it? Wait.
It's another artisan Anakin.
Oh wow. All right. Cool, man.
Another one.
Which I got, a mutual acquaintance offered it. Said a friend had one and offered it to me because his friend didn't want it, but I needed money right away, and they offered me a certain price, and I said no. I said I'll take it lower, a little bit lower, but it wasn't like Sideshow price or anything like that, but it was a little bit more. But I still haven't seen anybody offering it at the price that I got it shipped from the overseas. So my question to you guys and anybody in the chat, I don't want to sell it because that's tacky. I don't really want to sell this sucker.
Oh, well,
You know,
Why is that? Why is it tacky?
I don't know.
So you have two. You have two. You want to sell one?
No, I have
Oh.
one. I want
Right.
to trade one.
Oh, you want to trade one? Oh,
I want to,
see.
but I want to know what's a good value trade for what I paid for it. You know, I mean, because I'm not gonna trade it. You know, like I'm gonna do it. You know, some other. You know, I would trade it for, you know, a Darth Vader Sith Apprentice. That'd be easy. That's an easy one. You know, even if I had to pay the shipping charge. You know, I might even pay both shipping charges. You know, my shipping charge and the person sending it to me shipping charge. That'd be fair. I think probably I get the better of that deal. You know, so I'm just curious. You know, what you guys think? What's a fair figure trade? Could you like? Is there one figure that equals something like this? You know, is that a good question? Well, that is who gives a shit, Moose? Go away.
Depends on your love of Star Wars, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, that's because somebody will. Somebody has to offer me something. You know, I mean, I don't think
equal or lesser value. Yeah.
No. I'm not giving a lesser value, dude. Doesn't
have to be much less.
Fair trade. I want something. You know, I think I don't know. I'm being greedy. You know, I'll probably never sell it. Who knows? It might sit here for till I croak in a few weeks. You know. So. No, I'm just curious. You know, like it's not worth. Is it worth? You know, like 3 snow troopers? You know,
maybe 2.
Maybe
Snow
2.
troopers are hard to come by.
Depending on. Yeah, I guess.
Is it worth a snow trooper and a Death Star gunner?
Yeah, I would say so.
You guys know. You guys know.
That's
prices,
pretty
right?
pretty rare too. Yeah.
You know, the Death Star gunner. I've seen it on the Facebook though. You know, so I'm just curious. You know, is it worth? I don't think I wouldn't pay this much money for I would pay this much money for a Kurt Cobain. I didn't pay that. I got a Kurt Cobain, but I didn't pay this much money. The same amount of money as this. It was a lot less than what I paid for this. You know, so I'm just curious what you guys think. What's a fair trade? I see. I am Avengers. All right. I can't even have time to read. No, but I haven't even eaten. But so that was my question of the day.
Oh, nice.
What's worth trading an artist Anakin for?
Let's see. Charlie said something. Charlie said for a car. Charlie said for a car. He spelled it wrong. It's car. C-A-H. Car.
What about a Hulkbuster? Ash says.
Yeah. That'd be easy. That'd be easy. We already have a Hulkbuster though.
Yeah, but that's like double the value of an Anakin, though. I mean.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah.
The retail.
Yeah.
Double the retail.
Yeah. I wouldn't trade.
I would trade an artist
Anakin.
I would trade an artist Anakin for Hulkbuster.
Sure.
Totally
yeah, but not the other way around.
You can't lose. I can't lose on that deal. If I wanted to, cash it out, But I have a Hulkbuster.
I do not.
I bought the Hulkbuster. I bought the Hulkbuster in 2021.
Nice.
I think that was the second wave. The second time they put it out.
Captain Marvel Deluxe is fair.
What's that?
I Am Vengeance said Captain Marvel Deluxe is fair.
Yeah, Captain Marvel Deluxe.
Maybe like 6 of those.
6, like 600 of those. 6. I thought it'd be a funny, question for the group.
Yeah. It's something,
Maybe I'll post that. Be like my
rare.
I'll post it on my 1/6 Musketeers.
There you go.
There you go.
That'll work.
Beam, I don't know why you should have collector's figure, Facebook group. I don't be too much work for you.
Everybody's got a Facebook group.
I know. It helps you announce things. I follow everybody, so I follow Mafia.
Right.
Everybody has a group, whether they like it or not. Like I follow Mafia, Layals on it, thinking Flex Friday, but that's kind of more specific.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, thinking of Flex Friday wants you to post pictures of your figures flexing,
Mm-hmm.
flex those figures. But Mafia, you can just make announcements and things like that, whatever you want to say.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what other group, like Hot Toys Hotline had a group, Collecting Weekly had an auxiliary. You can go more in depth or something like that, say something that you can't get into on the stream. Who else? I mean, like who doesn't have one? So, like other people don't have. Some people have one, and some people don't have a group. Like Figures and Fandom has a group.
Yeah.
The same. Now Graham started one. He started his thing.
Hmm.
I think
Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll have one. I just haven't gotten
1/6 Jedi Watch or something like that. Oh, I don't even have a Facebook
The
stream
Bubble
yet.
Guy
So
show.
I probably never will.
Do a giveaway. Yep, on the Bubble Guy show.
No.
Bubble Guy.
Moose and Bubble Guy. No.
Yeah, I'm going to give away something like that much money.
Hmm. Yeah. Maybe something
Let's spread that lie. And maybe we'll get more
Crosshair.
viewers.
Spread that lie.
Or Wrecker.
That you give away money.
I just saw a record. Somebody was selling all the Bad Batch on eBay.
Yeah.
But they were selling them individually. But one person, just like they were like a couple of minutes apart, in the auction.
Yeah.
And the guy said, the guy, I saw I was like thinking about it, and I said, no, I don't get it. They sold Crosshair for $710.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
That's the first one I noticed, but I mean, I was watching it. It was like $526 for a while ago for another day. I mean, that's a lot. It is a lot of money for one figure.
Yeah.
I mean, Crosshair, the same value as ours and Anakin.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to me though.
Yeah.
Now, if you had some, I'm going to get very obscure. If you had some Merc and Muffley or Captain Kong customs that were perfect, that were like beautiful, from like Dr. Strangelove, and Captain Kong's riding a bomb, something like that. Maybe that'd be interesting. That kind of thing, But you got they all looking. They both in the chat, in the comment section. All the guys in the chat going, "What is Moose talking about? What is this loser talking about? We have no idea what he's talking about." So I'm still eating a little bit. So you guys, pick it up. Where's that other crew? We're kind of a paltry crew tonight.
I don't know.
Busy.
Kind of late.
Coming?
Yep,
Am I coming?
Yeah. Late and.
You sent some pictures though. Did you want to show them off, or did you? Pretty sure you, Moose.
Michael showed some pictures.
You did. You sent some stuff.
So you can show those pictures I sent you. Those are the three things I was gonna open them up after I eat. I'm gonna pop them out.
Right.
If you want me to, if you want me, you don't want me to. If you want to just show them, just show them just as easily.
There's a trade for you, Moose.
Okay. Which one does it say?
Says Moose, I'll trade you my vast collection of Girls Gone Wild VHS tapes.
Oh, baby, yeah, wow. Nice. Do I have to give up Pornhub too?
What's this one? Yeah. This one here, right? Let's see. Bespin Luke.
Nice.
Yeah. I only took the cover off and peeked at it, took a picture, and I showed the guy that on Sundays in Braintree, Mass, the first Sunday of the month, we have a meeting of the Boston Area Toy Collectors Club.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it hoity-toity? We talk more, but we don't. I'm the only one that has one. It's two. I mean, me and another kid are the only 6 collectors, as it stands right now that I recall, that are interested in 1/6. So I mean, I whip these things out, and sometimes they're like over their heads, but I also talk about all the other action figures for the most part that I sometimes show here as well, McFarlane's and Marvel Legends and things like that, and and they don't. Not many of them collect that, but a few of them do. More so that than the 1/6 scale. I mean, 1/6 scale is a niche, right? Niche to the niche.
Yep.
But it's still the greatest. It's still the greatest form of collecting, though. And that was a good thing, So should I tell prices? Want me to tell prices and say, and then I'll say that you can tell me if it's a bargain or I got ripped off.
Totally up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
What should I pay for that guy? What should I pay for that guy, Beam?
Where'd you get it?
Off of Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
Well,
I would
I
say
mean,
probably
I think it was buy sell. Originally, it was buy sell trade on OSR.
$375.
Nope, not shipped. Nope,
not shipped. That's
nope.
all I
What's the
would
price
pay.
I got shipped?
Shipped? I don't know. You're looking around. I don't know. Depending on how desperate the person was.
I got up at $315.
$315. Very nice.
Is that good?
Nice. Yep.
That's less than retail.
That's 400.
I mean, it's used. I mean, it's used. I mean, I don't know how many years. How old it is. I forget. I know it's MMS 500. But how many years is that? How many numbers do they do a year? I mean, I know.
I think it's 2 years old. The 7.
Well, in 2023, they put up Darth Vader MMS 700. Return of the Jedi Deluxe. Him and C-3PO. They were on the 700, and Darth Vader was exactly 700 over the course of his SKUs. And so I think it could be so it might have been 2023. So 2020. I think it's 4 years old. 2021 for this. I can go look it up too. I have a thing called the Hot Toys checklist thing. I don't know if you guys ever see that.
Hot Toys checklist isn't that accurate either, so
they're not the greatest accurate. No, they're pretty. They have some some weaknesses. But
it's usually the date they put it up. That's not usually the date that it comes out.
Well, no, it's not the date. It's the date they got announced. That data. I think they're talking about the date of the announcement.
Maybe
on Hot Toys. Because it's about a year. I had a year from when it was actually released.
Mark 7 2.0.
Yeah. And it's bigger than the other one. So I'm sure that I buy this now, and about 2 years from now it'll be a Mark 7 3.0. I mean, they call it. I don't know. Can you put that Mark 7 suit up all together as a figure, or not?
I don't think so. I don't think it closes up. But yeah.
Okay, but you can. I mean, then also there's that Mark 7 diorama, right?
Yeah.
Or that they get the one he climbs into, or somebody can climb into it. The one that's already freestanding, not the one
Maybe
right?
maybe Costa would know. We'll let him in.
Yeah, I like
Costa. Go, man.
I haven't been paying attention. What's going on? What are we looking at?
The Mark 7 suit up. If it closes or something like that.
I think it does. Doesn't it close? It just would be a waste if you had it closed, wouldn't it? Because that just like.
Because you wanted to.
I don't think
you want to open a little bit. And, yeah,
just have it all open.
Mm-hmm.
Django.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's coming in. I haven't got that yet. There was a couple incoming.
Are we doing like a stream of everything Michael has bought just like yesterday?
This is his show and tell.
His yesterday haul.
It's show and tell time. You can't do show and tell.
I don't know. Your show and tell might take like 6 hours. You buy
I know it was. Why I tell them, just tell me you can cut me off at any time.
I'm not every single Private Ryan coming in. They're all coming in. All my Private Ryans.
Costa, you can join my. You'll see more things on my new Facebook group.
Oh, you making one?
I made one.
You did?
A Facebook group.
When did you
called
make it?
1/6. I'll in a second. I'll invite you. 1/6 Musketeers.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
But everybody knows what I'm. I mean, I didn't put down IYKYK in anywhere, but a lot of people would know. I mean, everybody that's my friend would know. I think.
Yeah.
I have.
Who's
How
the
many friends
leader
you guys
of
have
the
on
club
Facebook?
that's
You
I
guys
made
have
think
for
they
how
you
many?
usually
and
filter it
me?
out.
MOOSE. MOOSE. Right? Oh boy!
Yeah, don't sing the song.
Oh, yeah! Come on! Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? That's my song, you son of a bitch!
Damn.
Hello, Ash Chase.
Now I just need that Mickey Mouse Clubhouse tune.
Yep.
Enjoy it.
I might change my name. I don't even know. I might keep one Moose, 16 Musketeers. It only started as a joke. It first started as a joke. My idea is that I started a gang because I had, I put my, hat and I had this kind of hat and it looks kind of funky, and I also got this on too. And I added some
wearing like
moose.
a net?
Yeah, I got a thing. I got a do-rag.
You got a hairnet going on?
Yeah.
Were you working at the dishwasher? Like the old school, I don't know. I don't think dishwashers wear them now, but back in the the movies they show like 70s and 80s, you have we're supposed to wear hair stuff when you're working in the kitchen.
Yep.
Or a hat or something, so the hair doesn't get into things.
That's right. They got the beard ones now. So.
That they do.
All right, so that's good. Let's Kasi, you get anything good? Any figures?
Me? No, I've kind of slowed down. I'm putting on the brakes.
Oh.
Because I don't know what is in store for us in the next 6 months with the world. So your collection will be worthless if so I'm just trying to get things situated here, and
twerk or jerk.
Hey. And if there's something down the line that I truly want, I'll get it, because secondary market, whatever. For years I stopped collecting, between I call them the dark ages, between 2002 when my first daughter was born till about 2015 when my current wife bought me my first hot toy or sideshow Darth Vader right there. And I was eyeing these for years, eyeing 1/6 for years. And I always said in that time span, one day when I get all, things get situated, because we, I got divorced, moved across country. A lot of things happened. Moved from St. Louis back to Philadelphia. What is that? What's going on? You going sound effects? Or is that Moose's phone?
Oh, I missed it.
What am I saying? Mine didn't say anything. My phone didn't do anything.
Yeah, some weird sounds coming in.
Collecting weekly is having a problem. I heard that noise right there. Collecting weekly had a problem with somebody saying "wow" all the time.
Oh, really?
On their stream. Yeah, that's been going on for a few weeks.
Huh.
Anyway, I'm telling you guys this, and then last week I got the 4-pack Ghostbusters. So it's
hell yeah, dude.
I have
kind of picking and choosing. Yeah.
I will say this: if somehow an '84 Ecto 1 gets announced,
oh hell yeah, dude.
in these next few months, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to focus on not just this channel. I'm doing a bunch of things. So, I need to update my voiceover demo. I got that costs money, probably cost me about $1,500 to update that demo. So I'm trying to get my dreams back on track.
Hell yeah.
Cost of work. I wish. There are talks that we will add another floor or two to this house over the next 5 years. So Well, we
Sure.
love where we live. My wife is from this neighborhood. She bought this
You just need
house
more
in
room.
the early. She bought it in the early 2000s when our neighborhood was still a shithole, and now it's been gentrified to the point where now we have James Beard award-winning restaurants in it, which is she's like. Her mind is like, what the hell is going on with my neighborhood? I wasn't allowed to walk down this block when I was, this age. And now it's just, the 20 years since she's bought 25 years, bought the house. So we like it. We want to keep it. And if we had one floor, it'll be our whole bedroom is the whole size of the house, right? But if I had two, the middle floor could be half my studio and collection room and her half for an office for the stuff that she does, her hobby. So if somehow the architect is like, yeah, or the engineers, come in and be like, you can add two floors to the house. I'd be like, yes, that's what I want to do. She works for a company that builds houses, so we'll have
nice.
They built some of the stuff in this house for her first husband who had leukemia. They needed to add a ramp and they added a whole new bedroom in the back of the house, took out the yard and stuff because he was in a wheelchair and everything, but yeah. So yeah, I think I've divulged too much, or I think I've divulged it before on my channel, so it's not no big deal. How are you guys
I got a couple
doing?
of questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you weren't watching earlier. So and you didn't hear what we were talking about, or the first thing we talked about. Are you interested in, do you have an Artisan Anakin coming, or have you ordered one? You have one. Good.
He's right here.
Okay, fine. So, okay, good. So I'm glad you guys have them. Okay, so
I showed him on this channel when I got him.
And remember, you guys are part of the problem.
We are enablers. We are enablers all the way.
Why? Because you bought one? Did you even want one? If you didn't want one, you shouldn't have bought it.
I bought two.
Why?
Because
you wanted two.
I wanted one. I got one on Sideshow, and I got it, and I showed it on the Michael figure in a bubble, stream on Moose and Me.
Those are the eyes. Sith eyes.
Oh, you got that too. Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get the one. I hear the one that Topo does is better.
Is it better than OT Customs? These look great.
But they also give you more than just that. That's for $65 from OT Customs. I don't know, for a little bit more, they give you a whole bunch more shit that isn't pleather.
Oh, you're talking about but aren't those black and not brown? Like,
I haven't really got into it yet.
I looked from what I saw on Kit's website. Those look black to me and not brown. The tabard, which is fine. Listen, I have actually those do look black. Never mind, they're black. I have
they are.
Yeah, I have
black leather.
That's Anakin, the dark side Anakin. I was one of the last ones to get one of those off a Sideshow. That one came to me in I felt like it was a dream, but I was looking at it every day for 2 or 3 weeks, and then I told my wife, I was like, I need to get this, and she understood. So she's like, get it, because she loves Star Wars too, and we did a marathon at the AMC for when Force Awakens came out. Watched all the movies, and as soon as I got it, it went to waitlist. So I was like, oh my god, but nothing.
Then 6 months later, it tripled in price.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would never sell it. I would never sell this. I would.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't really sell any of my figures.
I don't want to. I told that to those guys. You guys will, attest to that. I don't want to sell this extra one. I just want to know what is it worth in trade value, and don't say six.
Probably
don't say six Captain Marvel's Deluxe.
No. The current sell value is anywhere between like $750 and $850. So you got to figure out in there. Now, somebody sold it for like, was it $725? Well, it was something crazy because there are so many being sold that you're bringing
it's killing the market for it.
Supply.
It's killing the price. The price can't sustain staying high.
But who cares about the price? Anyway, the pleather on this, 6 years now, 7 years. No, before 2020. I got in 2018. Something. It's no pleather issues on any of my stuff in here. And I heard you about the Death Star Gunner. That Death Star Gunner's pretty fucking awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. But I don't think what I paid for it. I would need more than that.
No.
And I don't want to get a Death Star Gunner and cash and this.
I got a moose deal for that Death Star Gunner. It was like $300, like a moose deal. Like that Death Star Gunner can go, to like the fours. Yeah, box and everything, and the shipper. I don't.
I'll send you a message.
Shipper doesn't mean, but yeah, shipper doesn't mean shit.
I really don't care about the shipper, but it's easy to ship the thing in it.
But if you have like the Sith Apprentice, I want it a lot less now that I have these Sith eyes, because now I can just like.
Why do you don't really make a difference? There really is no difference now.
Well, it has a little bit of different expression. That's the only difference, and you get the red lightsaber. Who gives a shit? I'll go make I'll make a red lightsaber. Because I've been trying to teach myself that stuff, and I know you have too, S-Beam, right? You trying to teach yourself to make some of that stuff. Because there's a battle right now between Hendra fusion reactors and that other customs guy. They're going back and forth on who has the best dark saber, who does the best.
Who's the other guy?
Oh my God, what's his name?
Is he a CCFL guy?
No, he uses the regular. So all the stuff that you see them use, you can buy it all on AliExpress. You just got to know how to put it together. That's like
Ironworks,
and you have to know Ironworks. That's it. And you gotta make sure you buy the right length of the LED, because it comes in several different lengths. And so if you want to like try it yourself, you could. Your first 5 or 10 probably won't look that great, but as you keep on doing it, you get better at it. I'm sure you guys know with making your cases, your first one was good, your second one was better, and then you keep on going and you make it better and better and better. So yeah. But I have nothing. You know what? No. I haven't been on the show since this one came in. I think, right? Did Jack Sparrow, was I on the show? Jack Sparrow. I loved how this turned out. I don't even know if the hat is right or not on it either, because like I put it on there, it looks right to me. Yeah, like it doesn't look big. So maybe they fixed them. I don't know.
I know I heard in the later batches that they fixed the hats somewhat.
Yeah, but
I got an early batch.
I got an early batch.
I just got this, so I'm gonna say this is the later batch. Let's see what is in here.
Yeah, because the hat I got is gigantic. It just kind of floats on his head. And
would you like to measure his hat for me so I can gauge on how
measure the hat hole?
Well, this is Oh, you're talking about the hole? The hole on the head is. Oh, yours is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is more triangle. Like, do you see?
Yeah, and it should be like, yeah.
Yep, yours looks
Yeah,
thick.
and that. Yeah. So maybe I have no idea. I was thinking
the
about
hole is what the hole isn't deep enough.
no, the hole is deep.
It looks like it looks smaller on his.
Okay.
And the reason why it sits like that on the head is because it's not fitted for him. It's just a generic hat that they put together all lazily like Hot Toys is.
I gotta like push it down because the dreads and shit. Maybe they did make it smaller. I don't know.
Yeah, and they should have too. Yeah, because it sets a certain way, and yeah, it looks good.
Look at me, I'm Jack Sparrow. Oh wait, that's not Jack. Look, I'm Johnny Depp. I used to be beautiful. Now I'm old. No, I'm kidding. We're all old. That's what I said. We're all old. That's why.
Yep.
I guess that's my show for this time. Now I got to figure out where these hands go because they fell out.
Oh no! No!
Oh, he's got me! No, sorry.
How are your hands? Did they fix the hands? Because some of the hands suck.
No, these hands look great.
There's people saying there were problems with the hand.
Now the straps.
Yeah, the straps
painted.
Yeah, that was the issue. Yep.
Yeah. All right. I would never have known. I would never have known either. Guess what?
Yeah, but
a little brown paint.
You know how expensive he was. He should but they painted him on the last version though, and they didn't paint him on this version.
Yeah. Well, at least they did the big part that you can see that around the thumb.
They get a gold star.
That's all right. You dab a little dot of brown. I mean, it's
you can
small. Little dot.
Yep.
I mean, yes, we paid. He was expensive. I would be more upset if he was a custom and they didn't do any of that shit. Right. Because that's like your attention to the detail. This is like, would they do 3,000 of these or more? Like 4,000? How many of the Jack Sparrows?
The artisan.
You still got like a factory line, and you're passing down your Jack Sparrow. You're like, all right, the body's good. Let's put on the clothes, and then the painters are probably like, what probably happened was like, all right, you got to go. We can't just we got to go. We got to get this out. We're gonna get this one out early.
Oh, there's 4,000.
Oh, that's more than I thought.
Sorry, just jumping the stream. Which version are you talking about?
And that's bullshit, because there should be less, so my Jack Sparrow could be worth more. I'm kidding. I don't care about that.
Dogito, I got the deluxe Jack Sparrow. I didn't get the artisan. I canceled my artisan, so I got the deluxe.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters with this one. Like,
yeah,
although it really doesn't. It doesn't,
because
that artisan, the artisan piece is actually like kind of the worst of all the artisans. Hardly even an artisan. You don't get much out of it.
Yeah. And
they did my artisan too, and went with the regular.
Yeah, and they did change the hats too. So
I do like the bandana being cloth, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then that hair is just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yep.
Yeah, I think it came out good. I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy.
Good deal. Yep.
And I'm glad we got this big ass steering wheel, because that is I do like that much more than those sharks. The sharks.
Yeah, I have two of them now, so I don't.
Two wheels.
Yep.
Now we need Davy Jones to be re-released.
Right.
Oh, I know, dude.
I've been scoping those for a few months. I'm like, I'm not going to pay 800, 1,000, 1,300, whatever.
No way.
It's like
Anybody
artisan.
want my Davy Jones story?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
I sent you guys a picture of a Davy Jones bull, right?
Yep.
So because somebody posted it in a very obscure Facebook group, and I don't even know how I saw it. And the guy said for sale, and all he showed us that one picture of the Davy Jones in the box, and he didn't say anything about it. He just wanted it to sale. So I couldn't. He wasn't on like one of the like wasn't on buy sell trade. It was some group in Indonesia. So I sent
Did you
the
buy
messages
it for
about
like $2? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Are you going to tell me that you bought it for like $2?
I didn't get anything yet because I was like talking to him about it, and I asked him how much he wanted. Okay, and he said he wanted 10 million, JT or something like that. Which I Googled it, and it was like $600 and something.
Oh, that's a decent price for that.
No, I know, and I told him, I said, no, I don't think I could want to do that. I told him I only wanted to do 400, and then we started talking, and I was telling him what he had to do. I don't know. Maybe he seemed to be moving too fast, but he didn't know anything about anything. And I was getting kind of nervous about it, so I tried to slow him down. I told him what he should do. Go into the Facebook and join, 16 Republic buy sell trade. Then post it and also put a timestamp on it. I'm teaching the guy how to sell something, that we can that is proper. That you're going to protect it, or you'll have some kind of a grain of safety when you go to PayPal. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, so I couldn't get a deal with the guy. The guy stopped talking to me. So I don't know what have I insulted the guy somehow? God forbid. I'm not an insulting kind of guy. I don't think,
How did you? Why would you insult him?
Why would I be insulting anybody? So
Shame.
I didn't get anywhere. But I was nailing 400 ship from Indonesia. I was working on that, and I thought that was because I just wanted to see more pictures because I don't know if the thing is busted or what. You want to see it. More important, you want to see a timestamp because this guy just lifted up from somewhere trying to get your money. You can have a timestamp. Almost everybody. Nobody has any newspapers anymore. Everybody should now. You can but you have a date on your phone. But people if they're really clever, they can figure out how to get around that too. But so I didn't get anywhere with that.
Yeah.
But so I did get somewhere with William Wang. Does everybody know the tale of William Wang?
Yes.
One man's hobby.
Did you lose your money?
No. So
before you continue, though, I'm going to bring in Tijuana Mike.
All right.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
What's up? What's up, amigos?
Hey, baby.
How's it going, man?
All right. What's up with William Wang?
Yeah.
William Wang had he was selling on it, and he had a group too. He had a group on Facebook, and he had a website, One Man's Hobby.
Yeah.
So I remember last year.
Is he talking to you and nobody else?
In 24 July.
That's crazy.
Before he went belly up.
Well, whatever he did, he's So last July, I ordered. I ordered a Deadpool from Jeremy Casa. At the time, so I could get it in first batch. Okay, and he had a set price, so I got that from Jeremy Casa. And then I saw William Wang had it on his website, One Man's Hobby, and I said, "Oh, that." And it's also One Man's Hobby is protected by this thing called shop. You guys know what shop is? Like if you were in shop, you wouldn't have had trouble on Blitzway if you were a member of shop.
Correct.
When you were trying to go in the Ghostbusters. So I figured I was, but I didn't have any. So I ordered. So I was like, so I got one from Jeremy Casa, Deadpool. Somehow I got two on One Man's Hobby website. So fuck it, I'll just buy them both. So I had three, Deadpools coming. And so eventually I got, two from William Wang, and one was broken. Okay, one had the broken ankle, like the same thing that had, Dean had, in England. He had that problem. A bunch of people had that problem.
Yeah.
So I reached out to William Wang, and so I mean, I would just call my credit card, or whatever, because I didn't do that one through PayPal. I don't believe I did it through Shop. I could have. So so I got, and so he gave me my money back. He had to give me my money back. I got my money back, and he gave me money to send the figure to a guy in Ohio he knew that said he could fix it somehow, and and because you can't return that shit. You're not going to ship it back to China,
Right.
So I got that, and I got a few other figures. I got, the Conundrum Man from him. I got that TB League Princess Leia from him. And so I mean, I was getting them over the course of the fall. Those whenever something came up, and I thought I would like it. So, Artisan Harley came up, and I was nervous about Artisan Harley, with good reason, because that really shit the bed on Sideshow. When you try to get Artisan Harley. But the day before I went into Wang's thing, and he said he had it, and I had a price. I go, I'll take it. Give me one, okay? So I set that up to protect myself from losing out on Sideshow. Well, I didn't have to. I got it on Sideshow. I fought the Cloud Flare, and I beat it. Okay, so in the meantime, then so I haven't bought anything for a while. Then in March I got the Battling Deadpool. That came with the extra head. The extra, whatchamacallit, Ryan Reynolds head.
Yeah. Yep.
So
okay.
that was cool. So I got that. So I got
came
it, and
with
that
it?
was in March.
It came
Then
with
about
it?
April, huh?
It came with it, or you ordered
It came
that?
with it. Yeah, they got two heads. You get the Deadpool head, and you get this head.
Yeah, the battle
You can
damage.
order
Yeah,
it still. I think it's still
the
up on
battling
Facebook.
version or whatever.
I mean, Sideshow. It's still
Okay,
available.
Gotcha.
Yep.
If you want it, it's great. It's a great figure. I mean, it's better than the first Deadpool, I think.
Yeah, I have that.
It also comes with the the skeleton piece. That you had to use it. Everyone thought you'd have to go through Riley to get. And so I got that in March. And then about 2 weeks later, and I was talking to him. He responded to me. Then about 2 weeks later, everyone's saying, "Hey, we're not getting our shit." And that was like March or April or something like that. And then everything shit to bed. So in the meantime, I ordered Artisan Harley in October through a credit card, and then I ordered two. I ordered two from him. I ordered two Winter Soldiers. I had to pay this price. Well, so I mean, since he's not responding anymore, I reached out. I said, call PayPal. I said, listen, this guy's not responding to my inquiries. And they paid me back today. I got my money back.
Nice.
Oh wow.
That's the only good part about that. I also got one from Toys on Fire guy banged on. He's gonna send me one. I couldn't find one readily. Because like 2 days, I said I got one from him too. Because I always cover my bases,
Yeah.
Even though
Me too, Ash.
it sounds like I'm ridiculous. You are ridiculous, Moose.
Yeah.
I cover my bases. How are you, Michael?
Doing okay. It's trucking along. It's Monday. Just got off work myself. So
Nice.
Yeah, it was a busy day yesterday and streaming, and these are two shows back to back. But we had some good conversations. Good conversations back and forth. Blue was on it. Blue was on it, and now it's Superman week. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see
Michael,
what
I got a question for you.
holds. What's up?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think your rarest figure is?
Oh, shit. The rarest.
Is that a good question for everybody? What do you think your rarest figure is?
I don't think any of mine are rare.
Other than probably the crosshair.
Well, I got a Popeye custom.
Yeah,
It's not
crosshair.
I'm saying the rarest mass-produced figure. The rarest, figure you could actually get at a certain time if you were there. Would you say? Ghostbusters probably will eventually become that. I
Yeah.
mean, because of the. I mean, if you had that limited
the
edition
Bastards
one.
limited them, yeah.
Yeah, but the Ghostbusters you can still buy them individually. It's not like the only thing you don't get is Slimer.
Right.
Right, and you also that's you don't get the Slimer, and you don't get the other head sculpts too. You get different head sculpts. You get more head sculpts in the pack.
That's true. The Slimer will probably be worth something, maybe. Although it does look pretty bad.
Well, I mean,
from what
they should fix that. Yeah.
In a way, Star Race does a better job on Slimer. Your buddy Star Race does a better job on Slimer than Hot Toys does. I mean, Blitzway does.
Oh, this is the original Slimer.
They should have that pile of food under him, dude.
That was good.
That's still funny. I'd still buy it.
This is the original.
That's the first
and it
one.
looks good. The other cool thing, I kind of wish that they would have included for the other people, like the sign. Having that sign is awesome. The barricade, the New York City barricade. Who gives a shit? But that the Ghostbusters light up sign. That sucks that it wasn't included. I could have used the second one. That would have been nice. But it is nice to get a different Slimer, I guess. I just hope they fix it. Like, this one's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Star Ace.
Are great creatures, man.
Yes. Check out their Clash of the Titans stuff or their Ray Harryhausen and stuff. It's great.
It's the only thing they're good at, like creatures.
Like don't do real people. Don't do real people.
No.
But that Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I know you can't get a 1/6 one of that, or it'd be like 10 foot tall.
Oh yeah.
But they're
like
small.
A
I want to get the one. I want to get the one that's up for pre-order now, where it's like battle damage. That looks. I think I'm. If I do get it, Randall will review it. So it'll be a fun. It'll be a fun review.
I wanted the demon dogs. They look pretty good.
But they're 1/8. I wish they were like the full 1/6 scale, because they do. They're not bad at all. Like, you're not gonna do much with them. You're not gonna the articulation. You're not. You just
they're gonna stand there
and light up. But you're right. That they are great. I have a feeling somebody else has the 1/6 for the demon dogs, or I think they would have done them. Like, why wouldn't you? Right? Why wouldn't you do the Terror Dog? Why wouldn't you do them? Like,
especially for like an anniversary,
Yeah. And they're not that much bigger.
It's not like they have a likeness rights.
Star Ace shill. Hold on, I'm not the Star Ace shill. I'm ruining the illusion right now. Oh, ow! What? Why are you sticking your hand up my ass, you son of a bitch? Oh, hello, everybody.
Improv time. All right.
I like the Star Race. I gotta get better at using his hand. I've got no balls.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing out there? Are we talking action figures? Are we talking Hot Toys? Are we talking the best figure place in the world? Star Race. Star Race, baby. Yay!
So, Randall, what would you trade for an artisan Anakin?
Nothing. You know what I would trade? I would take my artisan Anakin, and I would trade it for a Rocky Balboa from Star Race. Or maybe an Apollo Creed. Have you seen Apollo Creed? He looks like Carl Weathers' brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, third cousin, Marl or Beathers. Tongue twisters, baby. Tongue twisters. Why would I trade for an artisan Anakin? Huh? Why? When I've got doughy faced characters from Star Race's run of Harry Potter.
Now, Blue, I just jumped on. Is that the artisan Anakin that everybody's been talking about?
Yeah, yeah, the first artisan Anakin. Yeah, not the
Oh, okay.
not the
The
Darth Vader
Sith
apprentice.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's the first one.
No, it looks great. And that's
It is
Yeah.
the AA is the the DX34 AE as opposed to the DX47 AE.
That one's overrated. It's so
No,
overrated.
they're
'cause
all
you can just-
overrated, dude.
You
They're
can
all
just buy
over. They're
eyes
all,
now.
they're all over being paid
$1,000
for.
man.
figure.
Dude, I think about this. What percentage of the people that bought an artisan Anakin that have it in hand are keeping it? I think 90%, are selling it off.
I think
Yeah.
most of those
I've seen a
people
lot
were
of sales
planning
on
on selling it off from the
Yeah,
start.
they're
I don't
they're-
think
yeah
that
they're
they were
not
keeping it.
collectors. They're scalpers.
I think that this thing is pretty damn good. I love it. Like, I'm sure you do too, Blue. What are your like overall thoughts?
He looks great. The hair, fantastic. Yeah, I just wish usually it's the boots that kind of go first, and pleather. I wish those were lasting material, but all of it looks. I mean, I have like 4 Anakins already, but I mean, he looks fantastic, and
I
no
would
no
Have you lit him
complaints.
up yet? Did he light up?
Hmm?
Did he light up?
Are you going senile, Moose? What are you talking about?
A light
I
up?
see now, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Okay, I
that's
couldn't
the
see it.
Hot Toys
I was looking at
lightsaber.
it. I can't see it.
You can't
I'm
see
old,
What
it.
do you
dude.
mean it's lit up?
Now I
You
can
can't
see
see
it.
it.
I'm looking at the TV. Had a different. It was like clipped off on the edge on my TV.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
looking. I'm using a phone to
it
watch
was
this.
like this, and only this
It looks
glows
beautiful now.
anyway.
Okay, I can see it now. Okay, I can see it lit up. Shut the fuck
It
up.
doesn't look that lit. Like,
Only this part. I mean, like
Really
truly
lights up.
glows, because that's where the. I mean, it looks great. Oh, I unplugged it. It looks great on like a camera, but in real life, it looks like ass. Like all their lightsabers are. I mean, look at this.
They're all like
It's like a popsicle.
It's not bright enough.
Well,
No,
they don't use
not at all.
so they don't use
Yeah,
like a full strip like what some of these like Neo sabers use, where it's the full WLEDs all the way up and down, and that's where Hendra and that Ironworks guy, you buy
Yeah.
the LED bendable strips, and then you stick them in a tube that's rigid. I saw somebody finally posted a tutorial online, so I'm gonna double check that and
Nice.
see what start making
Dry runners.
lightsabers.
Sure.
Dry runners
Trade for
don't
legs.
fly.
Yeah.
You know I would. Oh, I can't escape. I wish I could escape this hellhole over here. So somebody help me. Call 911. Call.
Pouring a shot for all you guys. Hey, cool, man.
Thank you, Sterling.
All right.
Yeah, it's a new name too. Thank you. Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
Wait, what was Sterling?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I know Sterling. No. I was like,
I'm pouring a shot for all of us.
We need to do better with it. Absolutely. Like as soon as their artisan line came in, they should have had better lightsabers. Or as soon as their USB lightsabers came in, that's when they should have upped the quality. But
they
Hot
shouldn't have
Toys
called
be
it
lazy. Hot Toys be lazy.
They should have called it. Here's your figure with wool hair. That's it. I don't even have hair. One day I'm hoping I will buy some Rogaine and make sure that I get some hair on here.
Get the full weave.
Oh, a full. I want long flowing hair all the way down to my ass. No
Does Randall
ass.
have legs?
Randall
No, he doesn't.
does not have legs, sadly.
That's why he would trade them for them. Artisan Anakin.
He's like,
He didn't have the high
bitch
grade.
over here won't make me legs.
Yo, Gilbert.
What's happening?
Hey,
I heard there was a new Superman figure. 2 of them. Are we going to talk about that today? Just like
Time to get into figures. Yep,
You'd be
yep, yep.
lucky.
can we yell? Can we yell at Inot and Hot Toys?
Yeah, might as
Yeah.
well get into it.
Overrated.
Charlie the Unicorn. Randall is getting hair. I have white monster fur that I'm gonna shape on his head, and it's a
That's gonna be white?
Yeah, because it's a tribute to the guy whose channel I followed to make Randall. He passed away due to a brain tumor, and
Man.
I want to tribute, give him like, oh, that
Yeah.
hit me hard. When that guy died, it hit me hard. He's like younger than me. He's like he was in his late 30s, big in the puppet community, like with Henson, and he's a teacher in Buffalo, and like he got me through the pandemic. I mean, seriously, he got me through the pandemic. So,
Dang.
I want to do at least something here where, I'm just afraid to do it because I don't know how good it's gonna come out, but it doesn't matter, I guess, right? It doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll put him over here, and no, Randall, he tried to commit suicide, guys. He jumped off the thing.
He's like, give me hair.
Hello.
Oh
it's
shit.
Me.
Dark Side Kermit.
Constantine. I am not Kermit the Frog. Kermit does not know who I am. I am evil Kermit. No, this is Constantine Kermit from Muppets Most Wanted. I love and my name's Constantine. My full name is Constantine, so I was like, oh, that's cool to have a Muppet with my name who's evil.
Nice. No.
But yeah, getting into the Supermans. We'll start with Hot Toys. Superman.
Yep.
It looks good. I pre-ordered both. I have both on pre-order without even seeing the movie. That's the first pre-order anything for me.
It's in it.
I'm all in.
I don't think you can go wrong, my friend. I don't think you can go wrong.
It's preference. That's it.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting until the 20th before I get a whole bunch of rewards coming in on the 20th before I pre-order him on Hot Toys. Sorry.
So, what are your thoughts, SB?
Slow down.
What made you go for both?
I don't know, honestly. I think it was just wanting them both, to be honest with you. They both have their ups and downs. They both have their flaws. Their crypto, I think both cryptos aren't the greatest they could be. I think Hot Toys' pose is better for crypto. I like the brighter blue of the suit on Hot Toys, and I just wanted both of them. So I said yes. I wasn't going to order the in art until I saw the movie, but yeah. And I
guys going this week?
I would go tomorrow.
Oh, you got the Amazon one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I joined AMC's A list because of there are several movies that are out right now that I want to go see. So I figured $20 and see as many movies as I can see in a month. So I'm going Friday. So
nice.
Don't spoil it for me.
As long as you see it, stay off the internet.
Yeah,
I won't spoil it, but
that's going to be a hard week to keep that
for sure.
Now I want to see, and I asked this question, but I haven't got an answer. And maybe I should check the internet. Is the Hollywood premiere today? If you're going to see it tomorrow, it had to have been.
I think it
tonight.
And I also believe that the embargo is lifted, and tomorrow we'll see all of the critics.
With the critics. Yeah, because it has to be. I'm going to go see it on Wednesday.
Through tonight.
Yeah, so be prepared, people. Spoilers be everywhere.
Yep, Hollywood premiere is in hour and a half.
Okay,
Ooh.
there we go.
So
Nice.
That's what I thought.
And from what I heard, that's the first time David Cornsweat's going to watch it is from the premiere
Oh, okay.
because he wanted to see it with everybody. And
or no, maybe it's hang on. It is definitely today, but
Yeah.
I read the time wrong.
Found out that David Cornsweat's a Philly boy, so and he's in town. He's doing a show here in town. So
nice.
Time is 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, so
Okay, yeah. So it's
it's
already
just getting
up in
over,
LA.
or it's already over.
Oh yeah, El Walker's seeing it tomorrow too.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, once Prime put that up, I was like, yeah, we got to go see it early just to avoid getting spoiled. And
Now, what's the deal with Prime? I got Prime, and they said, "What's that?" I mean,
I think
you're able to
they
slip
just give-
into movies earlier, a day earlier.
It kind of. You just see it like a couple days earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if
You're
you
right,
were an
Moose.
Amazon Prime member, Fandango and Amazon were doing a thing. It also benefits charity, I believe, where you could go see it on Tuesday, like 2 days before everybody. And Randall might do all of the reviews. But yeah, I looked. There are still seats for my area for Tuesday, but then I was like, I just paid for the A-list. Why would I do that? Like, the price of what the Superman is going to cost me to go see costs what the A-list is. It's like the Dolby it's like $25 to go see Superman here in Philly.
Oh wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh,
Hey,
watch
there's
out! Trumbull's got
A-list is
spoilers.
Damn it, Tremble!
Yeah.
How dare you? I'm gonna block you.
Tremble with the what's the over under on ice will try to deport Superman.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh, you get to take a jump. Yep.
Yeah, you should just be able to go to your Amazon page and click on the link that gets you tickets.
I'll know that next time. I didn't know.
Well, that's just happened for this one.
Yeah.
Prime doesn't
for
always offer
dead,
that.
too.
Yeah. It's Amazon. Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, there are perks.
And AMC, the what's this, Stubs or whatever, A-list.
I got the A-list.
Yeah, that's a good deal. I have that one.
It's a great. You only need to go to one movie and it's paid for.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That's a good deal. Can't beat it.
Yeah, if it's like really good, I'll see it again. So I'll pay to see it again.
You just go over there and
So
ding 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 and walk right in. And if they got a space, you walk right in.
Yeah.
I bought a ticket like 5 minutes before the movie starts, and it says or change the time. Okay, it's gonna be 1 o'clock, and I'm running late. Oh, let me get the 3 o'clock showing. Change the ticket.
Yeah.
Boom, go. So very accommodating.
I have a feeling this is like the final product, considering the dates. I think they're gonna next week. It might be like the Deadpool movie. Like next week, they'll have blogger photos, and the blogger photos are gonna look like ass because they can't take a picture. They can't take a picture to save their lives lately. But then you get it in hand and you're like, well, this is fantastic. What's going on with your pictures?
Yeah.
I would love to see somebody take the same style pictures that they did on the in-art with this one to get like a true comparison. Because the lighting's different on these. When you see it in JC Hong's photos, the sculpt looks different to me. It looks more realistic. So... But that's my 2 cents on this one. I like it, and that I was these bastards beat me to it. But I was working on making like magnetic flight stands. So now I gotta quit that. No more. I'm not. I'm out.
Wrap up, close up shop.
Yeah.
You know, quite honestly,
they don't have the bendy ones.
Quite honestly, I wasn't even go down this road for Superman, but I said, oh, that's I'm gonna watch the movie and everything else, but I'm really not. I don't have a lot of collection. The only one I have Superman is what do they call it when he's in the dark suit, Cavill, and it says so. But the first Hot Toys didn't really, you know, call me in on that sense. Pop for me, the NR did. And then it says, so when the NR did popped on Saturday when I was looking at it, it says, that's the one I want. And they said, they have new representation of Superman. And hey, drink the Kool-Aid because he's the Superman and that's the deal. And it says, that, how many damn Batmans we've been through. And if you're Batman fan, you back them up and back them up and back them up. All these, I have all the Batmans, 6 scale, but it says I'm waiting for who else? Clooney. And it says so then I'll have them all. But I got Battinson. Whether we know how the movie is and everything else,
Same.
hey, he's still part of the deal. He's Batman, so he gets part of the collection. So if this is Superman, we have to be invested, trust in Gunn, and go forward. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, I pre-ordered this right away. It looks fantastic. And then JC Hong showed the photos. I mean, the head sculpt is freaking awesome. And of course, I love the base. The base is really cool.
The base is better here, and it says much better. And this is I think, but it's the color, the shading, and it all depends on the photographs. But I think it's a win-win situation on both ends.
Yeah.
And Beam is winning on both ends.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the art as well.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. But I think on this, the suit needs to be a little bit looser, not show so much definition. Because I mean, when you look at Superman, it's kind of a loose suit. He doesn't want to be all hulking and intimidating and whatnot. So.
Is Superman in the movie? He's buffed out like this guy because this guy's pretty buff.
No,
under the suit, he buffed up. That guy is jacked.
Oh, yeah.
But the suit is like thick and and a little more loose. So like if he flexed, you could tell. But like if he's just standing there, you can't really tell because of the way the suit is tailored.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want to look all hulking, and whatnot, and then intimidating to kids or something, or So
he's got to get these kids. This got to be a new generation for Superman. That's the key thing
for sure.
We all grew up with our Superman, whatever time frame you were a kid. Hey, there's a kid out there that this is going to be their first Superman. So I'm hoping it rolls like that way for them.
Yeah. The crypto sucks, dude. It's just
I like Inarts because of the collar.
The collar's better on Inarts.
Yeah, Inarts is better. Yeah, in the face area.
Yeah,
that could be a little bit more depth to the dog. It just looks like Hot Toys is not good at animals. Like they are great on figures. Animals, not so much. Any freaking animal.
That's Gunn's dog.
Yep.
And it does look like James Gunn.
Yeah, so they got the model from his dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that seam in the leg.
Oh, yep, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, but does that mean his leg moves? Like, can you maybe?
I don't believe so because it matches the fur going in that same direction. I don't think it moves.
Yeah.
I think he's
they
static.
should go with a third-party sculpt. Like there are people who specialize in animals. Same thing with Inart. I don't think their collar is way like better, but like the fur on that one too just doesn't look that great. I think they both need like a lot of work.
They both do, yeah.
Mr. Zed. Mr. Zed. They should go to Mr. Zed. I believe somebody mentioned that the other day.
It looks in photos that the scales a little bit off on Hot Toys with crypto than with InArt, and it depends on the photos. If you see,
Yeah.
sometimes in InArt, there's a photo that he's standing next to Superman, but he's almost like knee high, like a dog would
Yeah.
probably be. And this one standing next to Superman, but smaller. So
Mhm. Yeah, and they should like figure out how to make him like pose, like he's flying, you know, like maybe turn the magnet upside down or something, and place him on there, make him a little more stable, because it shouldn't just be. They went with the InArt route. He's just static and standing there, and it's like you could do better. Just like flip the magnet upside down, put him, put a magnet in his stomach area and lock him in. Make sure he's not falling over. Yeah.
That's a missed opportunity. You're right. Like, imagine having something like that for Super. Like, there isn't anything out there for any Superman.
Yep.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And like even his arm, like up, it's like slightly up. It's not even like what it would be if he was flying. It's like kind of like crooked, like it's slightly,
what worries me about this one is the magnet in the back. Is that really going to carry?
He's gonna face
for
plant.
for a long period of time.
I'm not worried about
for a shot.
Dealing with magnets. The magnet's not the issue. It's the glue holding the magnet in. So learning from these acrylic panels, super gluing the magnetic tape on was like the best thing I did. Because but yeah, as long as neodymium magnets, which are holding up a lot of my cases, acrylic, and I try not to use too many, it'll hold. In fact, the magnetic power on the magnetic strips, which have adhesive on the back, the adhesive will come off before the magnetization has a problem. So if they got a nice, good little strong magnet, then I'm not too worried about that. It's just will the magnet stay in the bases area where they glued it in, and knowing
will it stay in the body?
That too.
Sometimes you gotta unzip it or something in the back, and you gotta glue it back in, and that would be a nightmare, dude.
And they don't do a good job sometimes with their glues. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the magnet, because now the magnet needs to go through the cape, through the suit, to wherever it's going to connect with. Correct? Because the way it's supposed to be.
I think you can lift up the cape. I know they show it with the
you should be able to.
Cape. I'm sure.
It's just so the cape spreads out a little more. That's probably why they did it.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it that way better.
Or maybe I don't know. Maybe it protects the suit a little more. I don't know. But you could put something, little thin piece of foam in between or something to, protect the suit if it's an issue.
I believe this one and InArt wired cape. I'm assuming.
I
hope so.
What's that?
Wired cape.
Yeah. For
the wired cape. Yep.
Hot Toys has a wired cape. Do they have a? They don't have a drape cape for
Hot Toys. Doesn't have drape cape. No.
Yeah.
But they are touting the July 25 to December 25 this year. But if you go down all the way to the bottom of additional details, it does say arrival dates are estimated only. Your item may ship through March 2026.
Jesus Christ. That's their way of saying Sideshow gets it last.
Yep. They'll get a small batch first, but then everybody else will have to wait.
For Q1, Q2 of 2026. Same as InArt stating.
Yep, Q2 26.
What kind of dog is Crypto? What kind of dog is that? Because I'm looking up 1/6 scale dogs, and I'm finding amazing 1/6 scale dogs of all types.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Maybe it's got to be some sort of
Mutt.
a terrier.
A mutt.
It's a mutt. It's a mutt, baby.
So should we talk about in-art prices? There was a post on Facebook today about what the cheapest price is to get the in-art version of Superman. We all know we can get Superman from Hot Toys or Sideshow for $285 plus shipping and tax and tariff. But if you want the in-art, what should you pay? I mean, Kits has it for $380, and there'll be a tariff charge. Depending on what they are. I mean, they could change. I don't know what the tariffs are going for now. Probably there's going to be a tariff change on the 9th, or that's not going to go through, or I don't know what's going on with those things. So you have to pay that fee. So you'll find that out. Surprise, surprise! When he sends you the invoice, he'll give you the list. Kit, when you get your invoice from him, then you get the little thing. Oh, by the way, we get another $9 you're going to pay for your tariff.
Okay. No, I think if you add it all up with Hot Toys and in-art, once you add it up with Hot Toys with shipping, taxes, tariff, and all that jazz, I think somebody added up on one of the shows, maybe about in-art's still going to be more, but it'd be maybe $40-50 difference. Higher.
Oh yeah. But there's a guy, there's a website that somebody was pointing out called GunDamnIt.com that had the in-art for like about $365 with shipping.
Okay.
So that's the cheapest price anyone's ever seen. But there's also, I went on Pop Culture, and the U.S. price is for if you're a U.S. buyer on Pop Culture, it seems like you get a little bit of a discount. If you don't, once you sign in to Pop Culture, the prices go down. There is you don't sign in, and for some reason the prices are higher. But if you sign in on Pop Culture, so this is the in-art is $325 on Pop Culture. But the bad side about that is, it's like a $57, $60 shipping thing, and they didn't mention anything about tariffs. I don't know how bad tariffs are with Australia.
Well, we'll see what.
I'm going to get this though, because I have I have these pennies. I have like about 12,000 pennies. It's called a reward system. That's how they do it. On
pennies, okay.
Yeah, well, that's what their reward system is called in Pop Culture. I have like 12,000 pennies.
Oh, okay.
So if you can take 2,000 of them and get a coupon for 10% off something, but it's 10% off Australian dollars. Okay, so you 10% off whatever the whole order. So I mean, so it's for 325, you get $32.50 off. Okay. But you also you can spend less pennies and get $50 off. You can buy a $50 coupon and get $50 taken off, but it's $50 Australian, which is about $30 bucks. So I don't know what's a better value. I think it's a better value. I'm only going to buy one thing. You only get an order in art, Superman for them. You're better off just spending the $17.50 in pennies. Get the $32. The same, 6 of one, half dozen the other. So
but
there is a thing called GunDamnIt.com if you want to, if you don't want to bother with Pop Culture. But people said it's a great place to buy figures. GunDamnIt.com. There's only one M in GunDamnIt if anyone cares. And that's my talk. I'm the guy. I'm the guy that comes in. Don't forget the money part.
Yeah, $325 shipped from Sideshow. For the Hot Toys one.
Yeah.
It's $325. I got them for $180, so I'm good.
Oh, cool.
I had points.
Yeah.
It wasn't pennies, but it was points.
Well, that's what my rewards are coming in on the 20th and the 26th. I'm going to wait to order Superman. If I don't get it till March, it's not like I don't have enough fucking Superman.
X-Man, what's going on?
I'm looking at the Hot Toys Christopher Reeve. I'm looking at my Hot Toys Christopher Reeve here. Maybe you can see him. You know, and I don't understand how Hot Toys Christopher Reeve is shorter than Henry Cavill. You know, in our Henry Cavill. I don't get that.
It's shorter than
How tall
Cavill.
was Christopher Reeve?
Because it's an old ass figure. That's why it's not accurate.
No, that's
That's
because that's what it
true.
is.
Yeah.
It's a 13.
Yeah,
It's a 13-year-old
correct
figure.
Yeah.
It's not correct scale.
Wasn't there a point where they were
Yeah,
saying
Jay
true
Hendry.
scale?
Yeah.
Nice. Too.
That what?
I remember somebody somewhere. I
Hot
thought it was Hot
Toys?
Toys talking about true scale.
I think they told on themselves saying, "Oh, now we're gonna do true scale."
Yeah, like what were you doing before?
After 500 figures, they say, "Oh, we're gonna go. This is true scale now." Yeah.
Oh, my.
And some
Tell me you're not
characters
doing
they
your
get
job,
the
Will.
right.
Tell me you're not doing your job.
Mm-hmm.
Some characters they get the right height. Some characters they don't. It's just Hot Toys. Once again, lazy. They don't have measuring tapes over there or something.
Did I miss something? Did Costa morph into X-Men?
No, he did not morph into.
Where's Costa? I don't see Costa.
Well, he dropped out.
He morphed into X-Man. Yeah. Yep.
I saw him
He dropped
on,
out and then freaking.
and I guess he left because he knew I was coming. I was like, well, okay, I guess.
Wait, you have a beef with him?
No, no.
Can we start one? Can
Where's
we start
Michael?
one?
Where's Michael at?
I don't know. He must be sleeping.
Must be
Yeah.
asleep.
We're working.
Where is Michael?
Spoiler: Costa is X-Men. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm actually Randall.
Yep.
Well, you know, Randall's taller than you, so I don't know. Oh, I'm not. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I still love you. Hope you don't hate me.
Well, I can't hear you. You're talking too low.
I'm sorry. I'm talking too low. I'll start yelling.
Can you turn up the volume? Come on, Moose, turn up your volume.
My volume's pretty high. I can hear you guys are pretty loud. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Dance. Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
I'm just still wondering why you're wearing a do-rag.
Yeah, you got the do-rag on. You ready to go
Cool.
get
Yeah,
I thought it was funny.
Oh, I
thought
thought it was
funny.
a really big yarmulke.
That's what somebody else said. That's what somebody else said.
You got that. You got that at Walmart, correct? The hat.
Hey,
Yeah, Snoop.
oh, the hat?
Snoop Dogg.
No, the hat.
You have a suit too, don't you?
I got a bunch of things now.
Yeah,
I
because
got a bunch of things that have that kind of design.
What's a Snoop Dogg has a. That's Snoop Dogg's brand.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg brand.
Wait,
this
what?
This isn't Snoop Dogg, but it's a rip off of Snoop Dogg. It's very
Okay.
similar to it. So I think I got this one off of Amazon. You know, because I wanted something to match it. Because I had I got a T-shirt. From not a T-shirt. I mean, like a button shirt, not a. Most of those are sweatshirts.
Mm-hmm.
And they say that people say that somebody said that, when I put them on, I'm wearing my the pajamas. I go, they're not pajamas. I can't really wear them as much as I used to before. When I changed my job, now I have to wear a uniform at my office now. At the post office because I'm on the window now, and
Okay.
so we never got together. So Dave, you can ask that, okay? Dave, you can give me an answer, and Michael, because we didn't get your answer. What is a valid trade value for Artisan Anakin?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
pay attention to it.
That's an answer. That's an answer. I find.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Crosshair. It's crosshair.
Crosshair, yeah. It could be.
Maybe actually.
I take a crosshair and a wrecker for the two.
You might be able to get a record, but I don't know about a crosshair.
Oh, I don't want to. I'm not going to get a record. I don't mean a record. And that if you look at if you look at that eBay thing, that didn't go that. It didn't get even half the price of that.
He's still more than retail, though.
Oh, he's more than retail, a little bit more. But you're just going to be patient. I'm missing. My thing is patience, diligent vigilance. but vigilant diligence is my thing. Hey, Dave, I sent you a link. I sent you an invite. Did you see it?
To the BST.
No.
Yep. No.
I sent you a link to. I sent you that thing too. But for that guy, the guy that was going to buy, make you want to be able to sell the Jack Sparrow. I sent you a link for my new Facebook group.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh.
Let's see here.
We have a new Facebook group.
I invited you to it.
Fish figure. It's
Okay.
getting nuts.
Look at invites. I don't know where you look at invites.
What are you guys' thoughts on a close-eyed sculpt?
I'm assuming there's a scene in that for that. He's maybe what they say, charging up in the sun. But
Yeah. No. He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
But I'll take it. I'll take it and just see.
He just finished with Lois Lane.
I could
see. He just finished with Lois Lane.
I could see it. I mean, if you have it, floating up or everything.
Yeah. If you had like a warm light on him, made it look like the sun, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Getting that
There you
super
go.
top.
There you go.
He should have had his mouth open. Lois. Thank you, Lois. And she dies with her head exploded.
No one ever addresses that. No one ever addresses that. That's what I appreciate about Hancock.
What?
When he had an old girl in his trailer.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
yeah, they addressed that very sensitive issue that no one wants to talk about, and it was sad. It was, you know what? I felt sated at that point. I was like, yeah, that's something that you think about. You don't ever say. I get it. All right, cool. Superman can't have kids with Lois.
Yeah.
Brody told
you have to keep her away from the sun, so, in case that kid just bursts out.
That's why Superman, gave up his powers in the Superman 2. That's the whole thing about that stupid movie, like.
Well, you could just give her powers for 9 months. She could take it.
How you gonna do that?
Or just go Wonder Woman.
Just go after Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Wonder Woman take care of you.
She could be a surrogate.
Is there a Wonder Woman Superman storyline? I know there's a Wonder Woman. There's a Wonder Woman Batman storyline. I think somewhere along the line.
In New 52, weren't they a thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Once Batman and Superman, or Superman. Batman and
Batman and Superman. Yep, Batman and Superman.
Batman and Superman.
I don't think I saw that movie.
Every Gen Z fanfic ever. No, Superman and Wonder Woman. At least in the cartoons, I never read the New 52 stuff, but I saw some of the animated.
I forgot. They must have been. They could have been something animated. No, it was in the animated one. Batman and Wonder Woman got together.
Yep.
Which one?
Yeah.
In the animated series.
Oh, you're talking about? Oh, yeah. Well,
in around Justice League, when they were Justice League and something like that.
We don't know they actually did, but there was definitely chemistry.
There's hints to it. Yeah.
No,
they alluded to it, but they never actually
put that in a cartoon for kids. It was supposedly kids. None of those shows. That Paul Dini, the Paul Dini Batman animated is not for kids.
Yeah, but Batman was always rejecting her though. Like we see him actively rejecting her.
Yeah, he rejects everybody. Catwoman.
Yeah. Because that's
He's a frustrated dude.
What's wrong?
He's a frustrated dude.
I Am Vengeance. I'm only getting in art because in art is better than Hot Toy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm getting both. I am getting both. Yeah. So yeah, they are pre-ordered.
Moose, what are you getting?
Both.
Yeah. Okay. Stupid me.
I think I swear to God, I think I poisoned Beam. Now Beam, he's doing the same thing I do. I'm gonna get both. I gotta wait till the 20th, on the 26th, and I have a whole bunch of rewards coming in. And I even got more rewards because I think what's coming. Greedo and Ponda Bob is coming. I ordered those.
Nice.
X, you on the fence on this one?
I don't know.
From these two, I should say.
I'm not. If I get one, I'm getting the in-art, but I don't think I really want to do because I want Christopher Reeve and and
Oh yeah, we
Superman's
all
one of
want
those
that
things
one.
like
Yeah.
I like Superman, but I don't need so many of them. You know,
Mhm.
like I'll have a whole bunch of Batman, I'll have a whole bunch of Wandas, I'll have a whole bunch of Wolverines, but Superman isn't quite there for me. But I do want a Superman, and Christopher Reeve is going to be like the main one that I get. But I keep thinking about getting the Cavill that NR put out because I already have Wonder Woman from that, you know, era. I have that 2.0 Batfleck coming, and I have that Supergirl. I'm like, well, I kind of just want to complete that Trinity, you know, and that's a
I
badass
can see
figure.
with them.
But also, here's where I'm conflicted because I don't particularly care for that suit that they put on Cavill. It's the darker one. It doesn't have trunks. He looks naked as fuck without trunks. All right, let's just be honest. He doesn't look right without trunks. I don't care what anyone says or thinks; they're wrong. And this guy looks
It
more
depends
like
on how you do it.
this guy looks more like a proper Superman costume compared to
Yeah.
Cavill's suit. Even though he still got all these stupid ass lines I don't like, his suit looks more like Superman's suit. You know, so it's difficult because this does look really good, and I keep thinking about it now. Like maybe I do want this, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
At
You
least
want the
one
hot
of
toy
them.
or the
At least one of them.
Yeah.
You got two choices. You get one of them. But you know what,
X-Men, you
Christopher
want in-art
Reeves?
or hot toys?
He wants this one.
Yeah, I don't want the Hot Toys one. I don't want Shooter McGavin Jr.
Hot Toy Soups has camel toe.
Who's Shooter McGavin? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I'm an old fuck. You know, I don't know who the hell that is.
From Happy
What did I
Gilmore.
Google him?
Happy
That's-
Gilmore.
Yeah, Christopher Mc.
I am not a fan of Adam Sandler movies. I'm not a fan of Adam Sandler. I
Oh
don't think
my
he's funny at all.
gosh, what is wrong
Sucks
with
for you, man.
You know, what is wrong
Yeah.
with me? I'm not a fan of Adam Sandler movies.
Man,
You know,
Adam
I think
Sandler movies are fun.
It's not the. I like you know, I like Adam
Really
Sandler
fun.
movies. I like Adam Sandler, the more serious Adam Sandler movies, like Righteous Gemstones, I think it's called, or something like that. You know, other things like that. And like the one he made with Paul Thomas Anderson. You know, like
You mean Uncut Gems?
Uncut Gems, and he says,
Uncut Gems. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, in his drama, he knocks it out of the park.
Yeah,
and he
No,
surprises
drama,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, when he gets.
I think he's a better actor like that. You know, I swear to God.
But I still like
I don't get his humor. And now most of his movies, dude, are on fucking Netflix now. They can't even get a real movie out in the theaters anymore.
No,
you know?
he has a deal with Netflix, so he works.
I know he does. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they may pay him more extra money for that.
And Netflix doesn't like theaters. They want it all on their app. So,
I mean, you get the movies, Grown Ups. You get to see the whole crew all the time in every movie.
Yep.
You know, it's there. That is actual fun, and it's just you don't expect any Academy Award
maybe
winning
if
movie
I
out
was
of
with you
that.
guys, I probably would enjoy it. Who knows? If I was hanging out with you guys watching it, my buddy and I usually, we grew up in the theater, you know, and we were seats, you know.
So did we, man. Yeah. The things will make more characters from this line. I don't know if they will, but I'm hoping they make more from this line. If the characters are cool, definitely Hawk Girl, that'd be cool. Mr. Terrific is a must.
Will make nothing. They will make nothing else from this line.
I don't know. John from InArt, where are you, buddy? Answer our questions.
I already want Supergirl and Lobo.
It might make Supergirl because that's like a different movie. That's another
they make
IP.
those, I'm getting those.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, sight unseen, I'm getting those.
Yeah. Lex would be cool. Yeah.
Now this
Superman's
Supergirl
robots.
making Mr.
The robots would be dope, dude.
Inart's not making Mr. Terrific. Inart's not making Metamorpho. Inart's not making Baby Kaiju of any kind like that.
No, I think they'd be very selective. I think they'd, maybe give us a Lex or something, or
They will never let a black man be a hot toy superhero.
Is Supergirl going to be
Hot
coming
Toys
out
would go on.
Next year or the following?
Next year, yep.
Next year. Okay.
Yeah, they're filming it now, so.
Okay.
It's next year.
Yeah, they're like Jason Momoa is already done filming for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was done like
He's
2 months
Lobo?
ago.
He's
Yeah,
Lobo?
it's gonna be awesome.
Metamorpho,
I wanna see
yeah,
Power
that'd be
Girl.
really cool.
Power
I want a
Girl?
Girl. Has
Guy
anyone said
Gardner.
anything about Power Girl? Because I keep hearing people talk about Power Girl, but I've never heard anything official about Power Girl showing up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not. I haven't heard anything official either.
I want the Guy Gardner with the big middle finger, the big green
Fucking Guy
flipping
Gardner.
the bird.
Here's the thing about Guy Gardner. They better pay off his existence in this universe at some point by having Batman punch him in the face. That's the only thing Guy Gardner is good for, as far as I'm concerned. I want to see that. I want to see him.
Or just be sick of his shenanigans. Just Batman, just like, are you done? Something like that.
No. I want to see him on the Watchtower. I want to see him punch him in the face and knock him out, and then I want to see Flash go run around telling everybody about it because it's hilarious. That's what I want to see. Because that's
would be cool
when it happened.
It would be
That was
cool.
hilarious when it happened in the comics.
You're gonna punch him so hard. You're gonna punch him so hard that the ring falls off.
So why did he punch him?
Because he was sick of his shit.
Well, obviously, but like, what tipped him over?
I don't remember exactly what it was he said, but he was just running his mouth like he does.
Yeah.
And Batman's like, okay, fuck you. And then he punched him in the face and laid his ass out. And it was hilarious. It was. I'm gonna see if I can find that right now.
They'll have Batman. They'll have Alan Richardson do a scene at the end of the movie. Alan Richardson, whatever his name is, and the Reacher guy. He'll be Batman.
I would feel about that if he was Batman. I think it could work.
Yeah, I think he'd be pretty dang good, man. I'm for it.
Can we go
Alan Richardson, Batman.
Can we go, have everybody seen Sinners?
Yep.
No, I haven't seen it.
Actually,
Dude,
I just
Dave,
saw
it. Watch it tonight,
Saturday.
Dave. You got time? Watch it tonight. Sinners is awesome.
Where
Unbelievable how good Sinners is.
Is it on
Watch it. I've seen it in years. I think. I swear to God, it's the most. It's. I don't get into horror, but I dug this one so good, so well. I love that movie. I'm gonna watch it again
now, right?
Watch it with
it's on Max.
if you have the system, watch it with surround sound. It's got really good sound.
It's got beautiful music. It's the music. I mean, the soundtrack is awesome. It's all like this blues music. Buddy Guy plays on it. Buddy Guy's in the movie.
Not your buddy guy.
Buddy Guy.
Yeah, it's a real good movie. I just saw it on Saturday, so yeah.
Nice.
And I swear to God, I didn't recognize who was playing Mary at first until the credits. I go, oh my God. I didn't know who that was. I didn't recognize who that was.
That's funny.
I'm an old feed. What do you want? I'm an old feed. What do you want from me?
All right. So did we have anything else for Superman? Because I was out. I was away for a minute.
No.
Or are we done with Superman?
InArt is awesome. InArt at least has the looser suit, which is great. Yeah, we need to see more from InArt. Make more figures from this line, like Mr. Terrific or Metamorpho or Lex. Give us a Lex. That'd be cool too.
Oh, tomorrow.
Go ahead, Moose. Go ahead.
Are we going to talk about the Gorn? Are we going to talk about the Gorn?
Are there
No, we're talking Superman right now.
I know that after we're done with Superman.
Is the Gorn up for are there pre-order pictures for Gorn?
Tomorrow they're coming out.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Gorn.
Does
Because we already brushed over the Gorn last week.
Yeah. Does Inart have do they usually an estimated correct time, or they're like a major delay, but you'll get it someday? Real, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. This is my first Inart.
Okay. Inart's release window is Q2 next year.
So when Sideshow gets Hot Toy Superman, Inart will start releasing theirs.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Someday your things will come.
And we'll still get Hot Toy Superman before we get any Wolverine figures.
Let's hope not.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully any day now, so Ash can have his Wolverine.
I'm still waiting on my Indiana Jones.
Me too. Yeah. Me too.
Oh. So I found something. Speaking of Indiana Jones, I bought a DX5.
Nice.
At a good, I think at a decent price.
Which one was DX5 again?
Need a 2.0.
They got a 2.0 at probably, yeah, I know.
Yeah, thank you, Moose, because now they are.
Hopefully.
No, I have to buy it. I have to buy these things in the past, and then they said that they'll make them 2.0. I'll probably get that one too.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah, if that's how it works, then yeah, buy it up so we can get them 2.0s.
Yeah, I'm doing you a favor. I should get compensation for it. Everybody, every 10 cents out of every order should come to me.
Computers
need more production. Well, yeah. Oh. That head sculpt is atrocious. I know they upped their production in our not too long ago because of the rooted hair and stuff like that. So.
That's close to what I paid. I didn't pay extravagantly more than that. That thing goes for like hundreds. I go for like $600 or $700, and sometimes on eBay I see it. Some ridiculous price. And like everybody in Japan must like buy these things and sit and hoard them, for years, and it's crazy. In China and Japan, they just sit on them.
It's the DX06.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I got 2 Johnny Depps.
Okay, where we
go?
I think I would like a Sweeney Todd Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Let's see here. And Hot Toys dropped a couple exclusives. One being One Commando Gregor. What the hell was his number? I forgot how many they. 2,500.
2,500.
2,500. Yep.
And no date yet. No date.
Right. No date for this or the Iron Man.
Right. Yeah. Probably I'd say Friday.
Yeah, most likely Friday. They tend to do it on Fridays.
Yeah.
And they'll do one on Wednesday and one on Friday, or something like that.
Yeah. They'll just drop it early in the morning like they did last time.
Did they do 3 at one time on one day?
Yep. And then they dropped them all like around midnight or 2 a.m.
Oh, those guys! Yeah, that thing. That wasn't even a listing. That was a sneak out. Yep. I thought they were going to do that.
And they can do it again.
Darth Vader Sith Apprentice had a few hundred, and they were going to sneak them out. But I swear to God, any Darth Vader Sith Apprentice that hit Sideshow, all the employees would buy them all, and they wouldn't let them sell them. That's what I would say. Why would And they would, you would go to the say, listen, boss, we should be able to have first dibs on this shit, because nobody, with only if you only get like 300 or 400, and I don't know how many Hot Toys Sideshow would get for something that they only made like 1,500, You know, I think over 1,000, even 1,000 was only out of Japan. You know, so I mean, so how many could they get? Even they didn't get any. But you know,
Well, it's the same as like contests and stuff. You know, if you work for a company and they have a contest, you're not eligible for it because you know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're not eligible for it.
No.
But who's to say they don't make fake accounts?
Well, I mean, sure. If I worked for a toy company and I want the toys, damn right I'm getting the toys. What? No, yeah, I'll make an account like everybody else, and I'll do it on the up and up. Like you know, there's no special there's no special employee account. If it's just
Right.
me on my account, then I did it like everybody else did it.
Yep.
Oh, we got it quite a bit watching right now. 42.
Yeah.
Everybody in here, if y'all can hit the like button, that'd be awesome on your way in or out. If you it'd be
let's
appreciated.
Get up to 40 likes.
Helps the channel and
Yep.
all you lurkers out there. And thank you for watching.
I think I'm gonna try to get Gregor.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have any clones at all. I don't have any troopers at all. But Gregor is my dude though.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it like I saw him, I'm like, holy shit, it's Gregor. And then I saw that he was limited, and if it freaking ruined it. I'm tired of the limited shit. I'm tired of fighting for figures. I know they want their fast fucking money. I get it, but like limiting clones is stupid.
Well, here's
Hot
the
Toys
thing about
is
Gregor, though.
stupid.
Here's the thing about Gregor is because I'm hearing a lot of people who recognize who Gregor is, but I feel like I'm hearing more people who don't have a clue or care. So I feel like this is probably going to be like a Weapon X situation, right? Where he goes up and he's there all day, and I think we'll have a chance to get him.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah,
because I don't remember Gregor from the actual Clone Wars, or I didn't play the game either.
He was in one episode of the Clone Wars. It was the episode with all the droids and what's his name, the little frog dude that was like a general or some such. They were on, I forget the name of the planet, some weird backwater planet, and they run into this random clone who's like a cook at the diner.
Okay.
Because he has amnesia. So the guy that runs the diner is like taking advantage of that and making him like work for him.
The MIA episode.
Yeah. So
I remember the name from Rebels. That's where I remember.
Well, he was in Rebels as well. He was in one episode of Clone Wars, one episode of Rebels, and he was in one episode of Bad Batch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Season
but
5.
This armor, we only see him in this armor in the Clone Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Rebels he's old as dirt.
Right now.
And in Bad Batch he's fleeing Mount Tannis, was it? I think that's what it was called. The place where they were getting rid of the clones, and they had to keep going back there, and where stuff happened. But
hang on, Sterling. I don't know who my favorite character is. Like Marvel, it's Gambit. DC is Batman. You know, Disney, Jack Sparrow. So,
Disney, including Star Wars, or just Disney without Star Wars?
Just Disney. That's not including their brand. That Pirates is Disney. It's not Lucasfilm. It's not anything like that. That is a Disney property.
Marvel Iron
original property.
Oh, okay.
So
who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Luke.
Salt Chase. It's a solid choice.
Actually, it depends on the day. It's either Luke or Obi-Wan.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of the time it's Luke.
It's for P-Rock.
Who Marvel Iron Man?
Disco Iron Man. That thing is so shiny. It's so chromy.
It is. It is. It's crazy.
Like they're way more chromed
Fingerprint
up than they
magnet.
look in the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Anybody got any more thoughts on Gregor?
Gonna have to get a fusion reactor for him because apparently he's battery operated.
I know. I'm like, it's so stupid. Just give us USB Hot Toys. just stick the USB up his ass, and then he lights up.
I wish he had a
come on.
sculpt, like an actual
Yeah, dude.
unhelmeted.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they're gonna make us use batteries, then give us an actual excuse for why that makes sense.
Yep.
Well, other than they already have been doing it and they're just being lazy because business. This is the word excuse right? Because business.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hot Toys is lazy. I mean, they could have easily gotten the likeness. I mean, they just put out fives, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just put out like several clones.
Yeah, with head sculpts.
With
so
sculpts, yeah.
Why would you? Yeah, Hot Toys makes zero freaking sense.
Yeah.
It's like,
And we see Gregor without the helmet more than we see him with it. So there's that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's
Lazy.
so cool. I want him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gregor's awesome. And Hot Toys is Hot Toys.
All right.
They ain't got the glow.
Shield your eyes, P-Rock. Go into radio mode or listening mode only. Because, we have Iron Man here.
Oh, my goodness.
No,
Mark III stealth mode. They did this figure 10 years ago. It's the same thing. I think that one was also die cast. But this one is modeled after the newer Mark III. So it's got all the updated bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm.
So, new base. Again, from 2015, also summertime, summer fair exclusive. This one also a summer exclusive, not branded summer exclusive, but it's in the summer, so it's exclusive. So yeah, another 2.0 Iron Man stealth suit. The blue is awesome. I really love the blue. I hope I think it stands out. I hope I can get him. I don't know if I'll be able to get him, but
this one's chrome too, yeah.
No chromed. He's just super shiny.
He looks hella
with die cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks shiny. Yeah, it's really shiny though too. Yeah.
Wow, it looks very, very, very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was excited when I saw this. I was like, dude, he's blue. I've been wanting this guy since I saw him a long time ago when it was first die cast. And then it was ruined because it was limited, of course.
Yeah.
The, stupid ass Hot Toys and their limited shit and their Anyway, I hope I can get them. I gotta fight the queue or whatever Hot Toys decides to do to get this guy because he looks fantastic. He's blue.
Yeah.
And
yes.
haven't the limited pieces been hanging out more lately though?
That depends. That Goldar Batman sat for a while because the thing is
because it's shit. But
ridiculous. Yeah.
But friggin' obviously Weapon X did because not as many people know about that character outside of the movie.
Yeah.
But wasn't there a couple more recently that were there
for
the
Fractal set for a while? I don't know if that's
the Fractal. Yeah.
That still might be available.
Oh yeah, that's another weird one.
Fractal's still available, I think.
Yeah.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Let's look. I don't remember.
I really like
Um,
that one.
Look,
Fractal Armor.
Yo, Valkyrie. Fractal. Blue Dreams.
Still pre-release.
Yep,
I thought that was
still
released already.
pre-order. Yep.
how many
Released
did
in
they
Hong
have?
Kong. It has
What's it
released.
say? How many they had?
3,000.
That's a lot. I think that's a lot for a $400 figure.
Mm-hmm.
Still available.
And who knows? I mean, maybe the people who have the 2015 one are happy with their 2015 and don't want this one. So this one might too. Who knows?
That gold one sold out
Maybe
fast, though, didn't it?
The
it'll
gold
be
one
the
did.
ones.
Yeah.
That'll be the ones that Sideshow offers 30% off. I kind of doubt it.
Definitely USB. And also something, that should be USB from now, by now.
Yeah, dude. When are they gonna
Everything
freaking do
could be
that? Lazy ass Hot Toys. Lazy.
I don't really bother with the Sideshow sales unless it's like a significant sale, because when you look at the sales that they usually have, okay, it might cover the cost of shipping.
Yeah, that's
Right.
about it too. Yeah.
But at that point, okay, well, I can go to Underground and grab the figure, and it'll cost the same, probably actually a little bit less, because they don't have like the taxes included in the cost already, and shipping is not like a whole hell of a lot. Usually, if I buy from something from Underground, it's like if it's more than a figure that I get from Sideshow, it's like $3 to $5 more shipped and all. I'm like, well, 15% really isn't worth bothering with,
Yeah.
If I can pay a little bit less, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I usually go for their BOGOs.
Yep.
When they do their BOGOs. So
On the rare occasion that there's something that you actually want.
right. Yep. Mm-hmm. You can buy two, get a third free or some crap like that, whatever they got going on.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get a Fractal Armor and this together for a cheap price.
No, you won't.
I was when there was a thing recently. Did you
Not
see that
this year.
sale that you get if you spent a certain amount of money, like $400, you would get 40% off.
Mm-hmm.
And I had
Oh yeah,
a Spider-Man and the Athena in my cart. I just I'm not gonna do it. I'm still not doing it. I'm not doing it. And she would have been like so cheap.
Yeah, they got the con coming up pretty soon in a couple weeks. So
Yep.
The Sideshow
And they're
Con.
not going.
Oh yeah, they're not
Sideshow
going.
I'm doing the
They're
long
not going
game
to
ones for
Comic
figures
Con, but
right now,
they're
so
holding their own
hopefully that works
Sideshow
out.
Con.
Yeah,
That's
Sideshow
where
don't
they'll
go
have
to
deals.
Comic Con anymore.
But Sideshow's going to be doing it at the same time as Comic Con's going
They're
to be
running it
on?
all week. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I always do.
Yeah.
Giving shit
yeah.
away.
I remember.
COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they save a lot of money not going.
Remember they used to have during COVID, the DC Con? They did that a couple times and everything. So
Yeah, the good old.
They got away with it because they weren't even having Comic Con in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
right? They canceled it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did have it. They must have had it in 21 though, didn't they?
They were gone for a year and came back and did another one, but it was a real small, very, very small. It's same venue, but just very condensed and not a lot of people. The reason why I got a ticket out of there, because the perk is if you go to there, and it wasn't even during the summer, it was like Thanksgiving week. And it says, so it says, if you would go to this, because they were really trying to promote to get people back, it says you'll be able to be in our pre-order for next year's Comic-Con. So pre-sale. And it says, so I said, well, let's go. So I went in and spent the day there. Really wasn't nothing going on. But the following year, that's when it starts rolling in, because I would get the pre-sale before it goes out to everybody else. So it was worth it. It was worth it for that reason. because it's very, very hard to get tickets for that Comic-Con. I mean, quite honestly, I remember the days that you could walk up just like a movie theater and just buy a ticket and walk in, and not no more. So it's going to be interesting what they show. They show there at Comic-Con. I like to see. I'm going to get ready to take a lot of pictures, guys. So I want to see what they got. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're going to announce the patch for Hot Toys.
Hey, Mikey, Tijuana. So you can get in there yourself, right? You can get tickets. You get tickets every year now, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's all up to chance still, but I get pre-sale, so my odds are.
Can you buy
better.
two? Can you buy two?
I think you can buy another one. I mean, the other person's got to be registered. Like, yeah.
So you have to get registered to the system.
Like if my son or somebody else was going with me, we're gonna go. Okay, I'm in the queue. And he says, and then I'm going to get this one for me and this one for you. And kind of like we're going together or whatever the sense could be. So I usually go to just solo. So, but yeah, I got burned many times in that queue when being just general. And they said, get up and, I get up early in the morning and get in there and everything. And effing 5 minutes later, it's all over. Sold out till next year.
Yeah.
So it gets kind of depressing. I went the first 5 years. I worked it. I worked Comic-Con to get in there, and I worked security, which was even better because I got to go behind stage and everything else. So yeah,
nice.
So it was cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's tough to get tickets. It was tough, like even back in 2013, I'm trying to get tickets for that. 2014, it was crazy. And like the people that went before had an early shot at it, and so they all get in there. I wish we lived closer. Otherwise, I would go all the freaking time. I'd volunteer, just to get in there, and
Volunteer is a great gig because you just volunteer. And because when I was working security, I worked with volunteers too, and they were, we're talking and everything, and they just go and they're dedicated to maybe 4 or 5 hours of their volunteer work, and then once they're off, they can spend the rest of the day there.
Yep.
Yeah. And they get all the perks, cool. They get their bag and everything on all of the freebies and everything else. I said, it's just like you're not getting
paid, I'd do that.
But you already in there, and you just space out your time. The best way to do it is going really, really early so you can get out early, and then you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want.
Yep. Hell yeah. It's the only way to do it, especially if you can't get tickets.
Yeah, that's the best way.
I wonder if they're overfilled on volunteers that are like, no, we don't need no more.
Yeah, I've seen through all the years. I think with working and going there, this year will be 10 years I've been going, and it's funny that you get to remember people, and I see the same volunteers come in. Oh, that guy. I've seen him before, so it's the same crew, and it's just all the time. So yeah, that's hard to get in there also. I think somebody's got to die before they get a new volunteer.
Yeah.
If it change the hands, but
next man, why are you looking down, buddy? Why are you looking down?
Because you're looking up. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, just a couple figures left to talk about.
One thing I scored this morning, and it says, just to add on to Comic-Con, they're going to have, and this is going to be my first time doing this. They said they're going to have Batman 89 concert. It's going to be across the street at Petco Park where the Padres play. And it says, and they're going to do like the Star Wars deal. Like they have the whole orchestra and the movie going on at the same time. So yeah, I got me a ticket for that, and that's gonna be my first time in that kind of atmosphere. So it'd be good.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like cool.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, I hope you have a great time, man. It's
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Envious.
This one is the Tyrant from Void Toys. This is their first one, VT001.
Oh
This
wow.
is Resident Evil, I think.
Yep.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, Resident
Yep.
Evil.
Yep. That'd be cool.
Not familiar with this
What
character at all, but
Know
I'm
nothing
sure.
about him.
is it? Leather or pleather?
Don't know yet.
I don't know. We won't be able to find out from the pictures, I don't think. But
What's
it's
the name
mostly
of it? The Trank? What's the
Void
thing?
toys.
Tyrant with an
Tyrant.
I.
Oh wow,
Well,
that's a shitty way
TY.
to spell it.
Yeah,
That's a bad font.
TYRANT. Tyrant.
Are we gonna get a rant tonight?
I don't know this company. You guys know the company?
Nope. It's
Nope.
their first. It's their first figure.
Oh,
Your
okay.
Yeah.
debut figure.
You
Hmm.
can't kill them.
Void toys.
Oh nope. No, it's tough. Like I saw a couple reels where like someone will take uh, like he'll be coming towards you, and somebody will have a bazooka, and then like when you point it at him, he'll just like turn and walk away, like oh, I don't mess with that. And then yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, you can't kill him.
Let me see here.
Be great to pose him with like Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good pose.
Mm.
Or your Resident Evil figures.
Well, I don't know anything about Resident Evil.
Hmm.
That's another
Let's
game beyond me.
It is genuine leather pants and coat.
Nice.
It
Nice.
does have movable eyes.
How much on kit?
$210 on kit.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Who
Not
the
bad at all.
fuck is this?
4 hands, 1 body, 1 brackets, 1 black T-shirt, 1 hat, and yeah, a sculpt with rotatable eyes.
Who the fuck is this?
It's the Tyrant, P-Rock, from Resident Evil.
Mhm.
I don't know which one, but I don't play Resident Evil anymore. No, not too much anymore. I don't think I ever got
That's
into
from
it, to be
the.
honest.
It'd be cool to have, especially if you have Resident Evil characters. If you have, Leon, and it'd be really cool. I'd love to have that, but that's a rabbit hole that I have not gone down.
Mm.
They've made so many Adas. I wouldn't mind picking one up. I know Damn Toys made Claire. Yeah. They've made a couple of figures from that. So, but I did not get it because it's a rabbit hole. I'd love to have them all, but no, can't do it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta say no.
Mhm. Sadly, yeah, I'd love to
Yeah.
collect it all.
Yeah.
And hopefully it turns out good from Void Toys being their first figure and all. I'm sure it's just another company that's made toys before. But yeah, cool. I dig it.
So a person I just sent me a text, and I don't know these people. Like, hi. They said, hey. I go, who the fuck are you? I gotta delete them. I gotta delete them.
Oh, damn. All right.
Block and report spam. Yes.
Yep.
And now delete. I don't know you. Go fuck yourself.
Don't answer those. Like, don't open them.
Don't answer them. I never answer.
No, I mean, like, don't even. I mean, don't even open it though, because part of that whole
I
thing
mean, I
is.
looked at. I didn't know what it was. I mean, I just said,
Nice.
there's no link to click.
No. I mean, like, so you know how you have the preview of the message and then you actually click on it to see the message.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go past the preview, because a lot of what these guys are doing now is they'll send a message just to see if this is a working number,
Mhm.
Oh,
and then that leads to like a whole bunch of other crap. So don't even bother clicking on it. Just swipe that shit left, dude, because give them nothing. The least you can give them, the best you can.
Right.
I don't think I gave anything just now.
Like fuckers don't even know if my number is real or not, because I don't even look. If I see a notification, I don't know the number, I just immediately just slide it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because if I open it, they see that I opened it. They get a read receipt.
Yep. Yeah, the bastards, they're relentless.
Yeah. Let them get as little information as you possibly can.
Yep.
Because a lot of stuff is already out there anyway, and they just might need one little thing to tie it all
Mhm.
together.
Yep. Worse than junk mail.
Yeah.
Just to add on third party, I did pull the trigger and pre-order Slash.
Oh, nice.
Week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The other what was it yesterday? I remembered that I had pre-ordered Slash through William Wang, and yeah, I had to call. I got to call PayPal and see if I can.
You
Get
can.
that,
Is that the guy that
get money back.
disappeared?
Yeah, that's the guy that disappeared. Yeah.
Takes about a week to 10 days.
A week,
Oh.
10 days.
But that's what it took me. Because I put my I put my thing in on June 26th, and I guess it gets today. So what's that? Whatever that. That's like 10 days, I think.
Okay.
They give them a week to respond. They send them an email, and they give them time to respond to it. They don't respond. They're not going to respond to it because there's somebody was responding supposedly for a little while, but then that stopped. That was somebody that worked at the company, But so, what are you gonna do?
But yeah, I definitely got to get that Slash, especially with Michael Jackson coming. So
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine with Prince.
nice.
Have them a jam session.
I want to know what the deal is with So and like, because they're slow, but like the friggin' Peacemaker weapon set, really, like we're a year behind on weapon sets.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
that's why they're called slow.
But goddamn, dude, like that's a long
yeah,
ass time.
They are really bad at due dates and whatnot.
Like at this point, I don't even want. Just give me the shield. That's all I want. At this point, you can keep my money.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking
shield would be cool. Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I want is a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Get it when it's released. Like, because I mean, if you pre-order it, I mean, people are still waiting on Blade. Yeah. They are slow as hell.
Yeah.
They're like
the only reason the thing that tipped me for Patch was that they released them already. Like if Patch hadn't been released already, I wouldn't have ordered him.
Yeah, that was quick.
Yep.
It just happens that way. Sometimes you might get it like that, super fast, and then the other one just super slow. I mean, I'm waiting up for items from Kit, also paid, and it's just waiting.
Yeah, hopefully So takes that money from Patch and gets their shit in order and starts releasing other shit. So yeah, I mean they have a lot on their plate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whose fault is that?
Self-inflicted.
yeah, right. Yeah, they're I don't know what the hell they're doing. Maybe they're waiting on. Maybe they're sharing warehouses and whatnot. And, you know,
Oh, that's
I don't know.
true. Yeah, because a lot of people do use the same warehouses, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mars toys. They take a long time. I mean, look how long people were waiting on that that penguin. That
Willy
that finally
Wonka.
released. Willy Wonka. Yep.
I have Willy Wonka. I have what's the other one? Not the Penguin. Two-Face.
Two-Face. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Due Facci.
still pending.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting on a Supergirl. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's not even
Yeah,
that great of a
kinda
sculpt for
figuring
Supergirl. Like they've done some really good sculpts. Hers isn't one
Yeah.
of them. It's you know it's
They
it's
they
a
need
sculpt.
yeah they need to get better at sculpts. Yeah.
But some of their
Flash.
stuff they fucking knock out of the park. Like that Gambit is awesome.
Yeah, dude,
Oh, I got
and
a
like
Gambit coming. I got a Gambit coming.
nice. Like Gambit's up here, and then Rogue is like went way down here.
Yeah, they did Rogue
it's
pretty
bad.
dirty.
I
Yeah.
still wouldn't throw her out of bed. If I met her, I wouldn't throw her out of bed. Not a fucking chance.
Well, no, because you touch her and then you die.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Whatever. I just want the source model.
Mm. Yeah, I'm still trying to find a better head sculpt for her. I'm hoping. Yeah, Tremble does knows too. Yeah. Oh, Green God. Oh, comic version Green Goblin. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, dang.
Old Man Logan is sick as fuck, though.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a good figure. That's a really good figure.
Yes, I scooped
Yeah.
that up real quick. Oh yeah. Now I have Old Man Logan, and then I have Casino Agent right next to him.
Nice. Hell yeah, I still want that Old Man Logan.
I'm gonna have Patch hanging out with John Wick. I think.
Nice.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. And maybe throw Mr. Knight in there with him.
Speaking about Wick, I wonder when they're gonna pull that trigger and put that out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Ballerina.
Ballerina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the movie did very well. And maybe they're just they could at least make her. You know what I mean?
They gotta make her.
She better have the
would
gun
she
knife.
sell? Yeah. So they
She
should
better have
just.
the gun knife, and she better have the flamethrower.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that movie.
Yeah.
That's a kick-ass
give
movie,
her
though.
all the accessories like they did the first John Wick. Yeah. And
You'll
Armis.
be surprised.
Come on, man.
You'll be surprised how much John Wick there is in that movie. I was shocked how much he was in it.
Yeah, it wasn't a cameo appearance. He had a lot of time, and he says, but I wouldn't mind them putting out a Wick. I don't have a Wick, so yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
hope
to
they
figure
would.
out when he happened, though. Like at what point in his timeline does this movie take place? Because
No,
I'm still trying to piece that together.
between three and four.
Yeah, but like when did he have
Before
time?
4.
Like when did like we know that one scene and we know where that is, right? But then later on, when the fuck did he have time to go and do all of that?
Maybe it's right before part 5, because they're really starting to kick off part 5 now. So.
Oh, are they?
They are, yeah.
Oh, that would be.
They're trying to.
That would
Keanu
be
agreed to another
awful if
one?
that was true.
I guess so.
Because he said his head couldn't handle another one.
Yeah, dude, the way they describe him training and stuff like that, he should be done. Like, it's horrible.
No.
Like, he'd do some stunts and he'd be hacking up a freaking lung and like just let him rest. Like you could do a prequel or something like that. You know.
He's not a Tom Cruise kind of actor, is he? All in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does a lot of his own shit. Yeah. absolutely.
Throw me down all those flight of stairs.
Oh yeah, that wasn't him. No.
But the thing about Tom Cruise is out of his fucking mind. All right, that's the thing about
Yes.
Tom Cruise can
Yeah.
do anything
Yeah.
because you can't stop crazy. So you can't compare anybody to Tom Cruise. That guy is.
Yeah.
He might actually be L. Ron Hubbard. I don't know, but
I could see where Keanu Reeves is coming from. I mean, even just having the stunts, they stop. Okay, stuntman come in, even doing that and all the moves and preparation, probably
Mm.
get some wear and tear from his body.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And they should. It's crazy. I mean, really, how it blew up. Because I mean, they have a whole documentary on what they went through to make the first one, the first John Wick. I'm thinking like, I want Keanu Reeves to rest. Like, should they like either do a prequel or should they do the James Bond where they just recast and that's John Wick?
Mm-hmm.
Would anybody accept anybody else as John Wick? You know what I mean?
Right.
It'd be tough.
I
I
think
think it needs to be done.
You think so? I think they were
I think it needs to be done.
they'll accept the bond because we're used to changing bonds, but this be first time changing a wick.
Yeah. Then they should I mean, call it John Wick something else instead of John Wick 5. If they're gonna bond it, I guess, just call it John Wick Reborn or something along those lines.
Maybe we follow the ballerina for a while.
Yeah.
And
Sure,
then,
build her up.
we
Yeah.
can introduce new characters down the line, and then we have a new character in that world. That would be cool.
That's the one, Blue.
Okay.
You mentioned that how they had, real hard time and putting the first Wick together. Now it triggered me. I remember there was an actress that was involved that she put it all on the line for the Wick movie, the first one. I think she's still connected to it. It says Eva Longoria.
Oh yeah, she was one of the producers.
Yeah, she was like big on that. They said, no, this is going to be made.
That's cool. That's awesome. I'm glad
it paid off.
People, absolutely. I'm glad people believed in it enough to keep it going because it gave us great stuff. And I think it's on their website or something. They have like a 2.5 hour documentary of how the movie was made and all they went through and shit like that. So or you have to pay for it or something like that. But
that movie was totally out of left field. It's like, who the hell is this? And we knew Keanu Reeves, and that's pretty much it.
Yep.
And he says, and we like Keanu Reeves, so we're gonna go watch it. And then, wow.
Yep, it was crazy. And they can continue doing that. I mean,
the third one. I saw John Wick 3. I'm like, who the fuck is John Wick? Where's 1 and 2? I didn't know about this.
Oh, you didn't know?
Nice.
No, I had no clue. So I got to go and watch them both back to back. And then like the next day, I think, was when the third one came out. So that was pretty cool.
Well, he's going to kick ass, but you just see how he's going to do it. That's one of the things you go see the Wick movies after. Even with Ballerina, it's like, how is she going to kill these people? With this or that or this or fire or that or that or
creative kills.
Yeah, and then they end up doing it. So, oh, that was a good one.
He's done car foo. This was wheelchair foo.
We could run the Continental, dude. Absolutely.
Yep.
Let's start with the car, going around in circles. That was Keanu. Yep. That was him driving.
Oh, was it?
He did a lot of his own stuff, like the falling down the stairs. He did not do, but most of all the fights and stuff like that. That was pretty much all him.
Well, this one, John Wick 4 just got popped on Netflix about a week ago.
Oh,
I think
nice.
4th of July weekend, or maybe 2 weeks ago, a week ago, and it says I watched it and I said cool, clicked it on, and they did show that scene when he's driving the car around the circle, and that the doors come off, and I guess he's driving the car.
Yep.
So
Yeah. I know a lot of people didn't like the video game top angle where he's shooting people with
oh
the
yeah,
dragon's
yeah,
breath
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, I thought it was dope.
I liked it. I
A
know.
lot
Yeah,
of people are wrong.
yeah, exactly.
A
Yeah,
different angle.
I saw know a lot of people complain about it. And
I wasn't wrong, damn it.
hell yeah. I thought it was really cool.
It was different. It
Yep.
was interesting.
Yep.
And
Yeah, it
what
was
did
a
they
nice
do?
way to show
Very
the
Metal
damage.
Gear.
Why
Yeah.
don't they do 1/6 his car?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm sure Yost would like to do that.
That would be
Yeah.
nice. That would be
Yeah.
nice.
hmm Hell yeah.
Fanhome is doing a model kit 1/8 version of it.
You saw that, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on a model kit. I saw that. Oh, look at that. And there's a kit. I got to put it together. I said, oh, no, that's not going to happen. But that's when I was kind of thinking we're talking about vehicles and, Batman and then Back to the Future and all this other stuff. Wanted to do
Mhm.
that one. That'd be a nice one.
Yeah.
Who in the group have Wick figures?
I don't have Wick.
That I don't know. That I
Nope.
don't have. That's why
X-Man.
I'm hoping they do
X-Man
it.
has Wick figures. Yeah.
Hey, I'm right here.
I haven't found a Keanu Reeves that I liked. Nothing looks good enough for me to go, I need to have that.
That was the last one, right? The last issue, correct? X-Men.
Yeah, this is the recent one.
Yeah.
John Wick 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
if
I
they
wanted
do
to get
one
him when
for
the other one was out, but it was ugly. I didn't like it.
If they do
Yeah.
one for Ballerina, and he's part of that, her and him, he probably have the black suit. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's cool. Just give me Keanu Reeves and not some cosplayer, because that's what they're doing, and it sucks.
Let me ask this
Uh,
question.
and if you're happy
Go
with
ahead.
them, great. I ain't trying to yuck your yum, but it's just my tastes, my personal opinion.
Let me ask this question. You guys probably know better than I. I've never done it, but I getting kind of interested in doing it. If you can get, say, John Wick, get a topo, but you would need a topo body, topo suit, or something to the effect. You guys guide me, and then the head sculpt. So when you add everything together, would it be kind of like almost equal of having a whole John Wick like X-Men has, or no?
Yeah. Minus the
Yeah.
guns.
Minus, yeah, you have to get
Yeah.
guns too and everything else.
Yeah.
And you seem like they're pretty accurate if you do that. If you do that with any character, or say John Wick, it says you can get some accuracy in that with the body, I should say. Not too skinny, not too big, something to that effect.
Yeah.
The topos not come with a body? I think some of them do.
The topos come with bodies, yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh,
another
okay.
thing I pre-ordered with William Wang. Unfortunately, I ain't getting that one. Was the topo drifter from the Batman?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
So
I keep thinking about getting that.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah. I need to re-pick that up. So
No, I saw
along
that
with the Slash.
Kid has the suit. I don't know if it has the body included. That's why it got me.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
and then they had the blurred face, so obviously there's no head sculpt. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I have the head sculpt. I just need to put
okay.
that on top, and
Yeah.
and Wick Artisan. Yeah, it'd be cool. Just make it look like Keanu Reeves. In art, make it John Wick.
No.
Do better. I know you can do better than Hot Toys in that arena. So I know they were working on the Matrix, so they could get Keanu Reeves likeness. Just
Who's working on the Matrix? In art?
In art, yeah.
Oh.
They were thinking about that. They were gonna make Neo from the fourth one, and everybody was like, "Well, we don't want that shit." Because, but then so then they were working on the previous three, so the good trilogy. So.
Well, if they do Matrix, the first Matrix, I'm in.
Yeah.
Get that.
Yeah, and hopefully it'd be everybody. It'd be Morpheus, Trinity, Agent Smith.
Mars toy.
Jinx.
Can't wait for Matrix. Yeah, dude, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
No Neo from Resurrection. Yeah, Hot Toys did it, and they use the same wick sculpt, and yeah, it was no bueno. We'll see. Waiting on Denny.
Wait, Mars Toys is doing a Drifter? Holy shit!
Oh, Mars Toys did it.
They're doing like a whole Drifter. Head and all.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh, crazy.
It's the only thing that pulls up on Kit, right?
Hey.
The Nebasa.
He's awake.
That is for the 28th of June.
Good morning.
It's almost that, yeah. Am I coming in all right?
Yep.
All right. No,
Michael.
Hey, my internet's been down since like 11 this morning.
Oh man.
Yeah, it came up about 20 minutes ago. Yeah. I was on it. I was on around 11, and then it dropped down. I went, uh-oh. And so I got a text from the company. We haven't, I'm sure around the country, you guys have been getting inclement weather too. It's been hot one day, and so we've been getting these storms that come through and stuff. So we had an outage this morning, and they sent a text going, "You should be back up by 3." 3 came around, nothing. They sent another text, "You should be back up at 8." And I went, uh-oh.
Damn.
8 came around, and there was no text whatsoever. So I'm here, and I had the internet up, and all of a sudden, bloop, I saw my profile pop up and went, oh, I think I'm back on. So here I am.
Cool. Yeah, it's with this heat and stuff like that, we have a lot of outages.
I'm so sorry I missed the show, guys, because I'm sure you went over stuff I really wanted to put some insight into, but
You'll have to catch the replay, Michael.
Share your thoughts, man. What you got? Superman.
I'm sure you guys already talked about the 2 Superman reveals.
Yeah, that's okay.
Go for it.
Man, I don't like his outfit. I really don't. I just and then I don't have a problem with Superman in red shorts. That's because I think the classic Superman is my favorite anyway. I just don't know if I like how it looks on him. It looks weird on him. But I'll tell you this: the more I see the guy, I really like this guy. I like his personality. I like his approach. I think he could be a very good Superman. I just don't know how well of a Superman James Gunn is going to make him.
Right.
Because I really like the guy, man. And I think the problem, the biggest problem I'm having with the rollout of this is James Gunn. Just get out of the way, and he should be putting Corn Sweat right up front all the time. Him, the cast, because I really like this guy. I want to see this. I want to see the movie work, but once again, hate the outfit. Between the two, I know I got to go in art. In art, just I'm sorry, it takes it. One reason, when I look at the Hot Toys one, that body is too bloated. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. Body's too big and makes the head look small. In art proportions, it looks more like there's an actual person in a suit standing there, as opposed to the Hot Toys, because of the slightly robust figure, it just doesn't look natural.
Mhm.
The sculpture, once again, in art takes it. I'm sorry. Now,
Mhm.
the expression, I don't have a big deal with that because I just don't have I don't have a major problem with it. But it looks more like Corn Sweat. The art just looks more like him.
Yeah.
And then I have the problem with, I don't know, something about Hot Toys, their foreheads. His Corn Sweat's forehead on the Hot Toys just looks a little bit too big. Although I prefer the vividness of the Hot Toys suit itself, the color.
Yep.
But at the same time, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's getting a little too cavalish when you get them muted and you have the little pattern and stuff,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's kind
It
of,
should be bright. Yeah, it should be bright
and
like
I
that.
like
Yeah. It should be
Superman.
brighter.
yeah. I like Cavils, but come on, do you guys have to kind of, rip them off a little bit? They kind of ripped that off.
Mhm.
And then those little obscure patterns, and I know that particular run of comic book Superman had those, man. I just hate that stuff, man. It should be nice and smooth, just all over. We don't need any of these hash marks and stuff running through it. Yeah, I now whether or not I think you're good one over the other, I think you are. It doesn't even matter because it's not like the Hot Toys look like trash. I mean, it's a great looking figure,
Mhm.
but there's never anything that's greater than something. I mean, there's never anything that is great enough. And so, as great as if you just had that Hot Toys figure, you go, oh my god, this is amazing. But all you have to do is slide that in out and go, okay, next level. That's all there's to it. In art is next level. I don't care what you say. Cry all you want. Next level. But pretty much that's it. I'm sure nobody's surprised that I'm going to swing in art. Oh, the other thing. If I liked, well, once I see the movie, it could change my opinion. But from what I'm seeing, the way they're rolling this out, the different clips we've seen so far,
Mhm.
I'm afraid this movie's going to be a mess
Yeah.
because nothing looks even. It's like they're throwing chunks of stuff out, but nothing looks woven together. I have no doubt in my mind there's going to probably be some really baller stuff going on in here because James Gunn, if nothing else, and I don't like certain movies I don't like that he's done. Some movies I've liked, but he has a knack for getting certain things like looking very comic bookish. So I think we're going to get that from him. But once again, I don't like him as a person. He just recently came out yesterday and made a remark that it just does not help sell the movie. When he's telling people to F themselves if they don't like what that's not good PR. He should just shut the F up.
Is that what he said?
What was that again?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, it was. I can't quote it exactly, but he's literally telling he's still literally telling, well, if you don't like it, you can go F off. It's like, well, you're not helping me at all. Embracing it. Why do you even have to end it with anything? Why did you have to put that at the tail end of your comment? Just anyway. I hate the way they're marketing the movie, but once again, I want it to work because the more I see this guy, the more I like him, and I want to see the guy succeed. If he's going to be this swell about things, his philosophy, the way he presents himself, Just keep it. He should have kept him out in front, along with the woman that's playing Lois. I'm kind of warming up to her, But yeah,
she's great.
James Gunn, get out of the way, please. Which is good. We're almost on it, right? When is it? Couple of days, right?
Yep.
Then we don't have to.
A couple of us are seeing it tomorrow. Yeah.
And if it's great, fine. I don't mind him boasting, afterwards. But it better be great, man, or he's never, ever going to hear the end of it from me.
Yeah.
What's the context of what he said? I'm looking at an article now. I'm trying to see what the whole conversation was.
I'm not, guys. So I'm just coming up. So I'm not even going to try and get into the position of trying to find it right now, because I'm late getting in here. But he said, because I found this out this morning before the net went down. I was watching some early morning stuff, and a couple of folks were talking about it, saying he did not have to do this. And he said they were talking about. He had said that he admitted that there was going to be politics, some stuff in it, and that already raised the back.
Yeah, I mean that's Superman is, quite political to the rest of the world. So I can see that.
He was talking about the things that I was focusing on. Irregardless, though, at the end of the article, he had said something at the tail end of making a comment that was pretty much flipping off, telling certain people to flip off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's warranted, I don't know if it's not.
Well, it's never warranted for a CEO of a major branch of a corporation to say anything like that. You gotta have more couth than that. You're a quadrillionaire. You're sitting on top of the world. There's no reason for that kind of stuff.
I think there's nuance to be had. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna find out.
Check it out. Just
only six deal in absolutes.
Maybe, but see, hearing him say it is probably better than like reading him say it. Because then it's in a context. I mean,
let's remove.
It's all about context.
Let's remove today. Let's say nothing happened today. Let's just remove it. I still think he's an overbloated jerk off that needs to shut up. He's been piling it on way before today.
Yeah,
way before today. Shut up.
My suggestion is to stop watching clips and just go forward and watch the movie.
Yep.
Well,
FYI,
if you can't avoid this asshole, he's everywhere.
Well, you could.
You could, but he's not helping.
The embargo lifts tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern.
Who's going to see it tomorrow?
Me.
Blue and Bean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try and do it tomorrow.
If you can. You have Prime?
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime. Yep, you can.
Yeah,
that's how we got our tickets. So
go to the site and look for the buy tickets for Superman thing.
Yep.
You
could Google the Amazon Fandango Superman tickets, and it'll bring you to the right section.
Right. Yeah, I might try. If I don't, then it'll probably. Oh, wait a minute. This is only two.
Yeah, avoid all spoilers.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, I'm not going to wait till another Monday. So, well, I wonder if there's there's probably not. If there's a morning showing, I might do tomorrow morning.
I think it's tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night.
They usually that very first. The premieres are usually in the evening anyway, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then maybe I'll do Thursday. If there may be a morning showing at the theater I normally go to. It's an AMC too. So yeah.
Blurred Dad says Gunn was referring to Superman as an immigrant, and he was referring to detractors, and he said screw them.
And
I'm reading a quote right now actually, and I don't disagree. It says the part that they quoted him saying, it says about human kindness, and obviously there will be jerks out there who are just not kind and will take it as offensive just because it is about kindness. But screw them. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but let me tell you why he's saying this. The problem with James Gunn is he's inflicting his life into all of this. He's inflicted it into the movie. His dog, friggin' crypto is patterned after his dog, and he's talked about this.
Well, lots of art does that, though.
Now the comment that he's making, and a part of the issue with this movie is that it's Superman versus the internet is what is basically what this movie is going to be. And I think what a lot of people is like, well, James Gunn just wants to get in a dig because the internet, canceled him once. So we'll see. But my only issue with James Gunn is that he does, and he even speaks on it. He talks about it. He puts too much of his personal life into his stuff. I don't need your personal life in my IPs, bro. Please stop it, will you? Please. I'm done. I'm just done. But I'm giving, and the only reason why I'm giving him this chance is that I really like the second. What was the Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
First one sucked to the high. Second one I enjoyed, and then the thing that said, okay, I can ride with this guy so far is friggin' what's the show?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
I was like, I dug it, man.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Peacemaker was good.
It was different, unique. But once again, man, we'll have to see. All right, let's start.
Yeah. I
swear to God, y'all start playing that music now. I'm out. I don't care if I've been here 2 minutes. Don't mess with me. No, but I'm done, guys. Thanks for letting me get my dig in.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah. And of course, I've got Hulk Tyson. It's a first round knockout. Guy didn't have a chance.
Who is that guy?
This dude. I'm telling you, this is the Marvel. This is a Marvel Red Hulk, one of the large editions.
Mm-hmm.
This one came out before the movie dropped, and then it came out with a second one as the movie dropped. This one this one is far more superior than the one they dropped for the movie. And I think it's patterned after the comic book. The sculpt on here is so badass because and look at the veins popping up. Dude, this has turned out to be like almost my favorite Marvel Legends that I've ever got.
But who's the other guy?
He's from Halo. He's from Halo.
Oh.
And just
okay.
I forgot his name, the Vivitar, the Vivitar or something like that. He's supposed to be some kind of warrior too, because he comes with a second set of hands, one with clothes, and he comes with a weapon too. But the thing I like about him, I think he's jazz wears, and he's like I think 10 inches. And I'm like, okay, well, this deluxe legend is perfect to go up against him. So I said, let me have Red Hulk just beat that ever-loving crap out of him. So that's what I call what was that I was calling it on Action Figure Academy? Posing 101, something like that. Whatever you call it. Anyway, no, I have a lot of fun with the Red Hulk, man. He's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Need Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos?
Yeah, Creature Commandos.
I want Creature Commandos figures.
That'd be cool.
That show was awesome.
It was, yeah.
Who's in the Creature? Who's in it? Like what characters?
You've got Weasel's there.
Weasel, Rick Flag Sr.
Rick Flag Sr. Yep.
Bride.
The bride, Frankenstein's bride, is in there.
Frankenstein's bride?
Yeah, she's sick.
And
she is so badass.
Oh, I bet she is.
Frankenstein's monster. David Harbour is the voice of Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's a really good show. Check it out.
Yep.
It's very, very good.
Oh, so it's animated.
There's a few more.
It's animated. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
GI Robot. That dude
Robot,
is
that was
so
Oh,
great.
dude. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. And who else? The fish chick. I forget her
Yeah,
name.
Nina.
She was
I don't
great.
remember
She was
her having
great.
a name other than
fish
Nina.
chick. Yep.
Yeah, fish chick. Yep. I don't remember her name. But,
Fish
yeah.
chick. What? Fish chick? Is it DC?
Yeah.
Yep. It's DC.
Oh,
It
okay.
was what came out of Guns Universe first, other than Peacemaker.
Oh,
And yeah, it was the first thing that was part of his universe that came out.
oh, that's right. I've heard people talk about that before. As a matter of fact, they haven't been talking in a good light about Creature Commandos, but I'll give it a shot. No, I really, I know what you're talking about now. Now that you attach it to James Gunn, I've heard about this. No, it's P-Rock. It's not the Orbiter. It's the Arbiter. You're close though. ARB.
Arbiter.
Yeah, he
Arbiter.
just reminded
Okay.
me. It's the Arbiter. Yeah, AR. And I believe it's Jazzwares that did the Halos about 3 years ago. I believe it was, because I've had this thing two or 3 years. Peacemakers. Yeah, it is. It's dope. I enjoyed it.
Season 2's next month.
I hate the
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
there's so much time in between the two.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Yeah.
It seemed like it just
Because it takes that real
couple years. Yeah,
It takes
you're on
the
a roll.
flavor.
Let's do it next year and the next year and the next year.
Mhm.
And it says,
Yeah.
The only negative things I've heard about Creature Commandos, and it's only been like one or two people saying it,
Yeah.
is the fact that it's a fucking cartoon. Like, look, we're grown ass men collecting toys.
Dude.
If a cartoon is where you draw the fucking line, right?
I don't know the difference.
Get
As a
out of here
matter
with
of
that
fact,
weak ass bullshit.
dude,
I can't watch a cartoon with in my
Cartoon-
room full of toys. I can't watch a cartoon. Get the fuck out of here, you pretentious ass.
cartoons can do the things that the real movies
Yeah.
can't do.
Exactly.
yes.
Sometimes cartoons is the better and best It's been the best interpretation of a lot of IPs. A lot of DC
Yeah.
stuff. A lot of the Batman stuff is better cartoon than it's been.
Dude, the DCAU is amazing.
I grew up on comics. What are you talking about? That's what got me here.
Mhm.
I like to smell new books.
Yeah, it's just like you can go in there and you say, what if this person went with this villain and this hero and this group and this, and it can happen. And he says,
Yeah.
in animation, but in real life, well, I got to get this actor and this guy doesn't want to do it. And this one, and
Yeah.
I got to get a new Superman. I got to get a new Batman. I got to do this. You have to get the human, another human in animation. You just draw another one.
Yeah.
It's
And they're
more
telling real
imagination.
stories.
Yeah.
They're telling real ass stories too in
Yeah.
animation
Mhm.
that they're not telling in live action.
What's
Yeah.
what
People
was
knew.
what were you talking about? X-Men, the Nightfall?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I went through the first one, and on YouTube, man, that's a lot of moving parts. That's a lot of
It's
story.
a lot going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh man, it's crazy, dude.
And I think the next one's Quest, and there's some
Yeah,
something
Night
like-
Quest. There's like subcategories of Night Quest.
Yeah.
Like you've got the Crusade, and you've got like, oh, I forget what the other one's called. The Night Quest, the Crusade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good, but it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of
It
story.
is. It
It's
is a
a lot of
lot.
story.
Yeah. But man, it's so good.
No, it's good.
Man, it's
It's
so
good.
good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't like Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad. James Gunn's Suicide Squad. I love Peacemaker. That was fantastic.
You didn't like James Gunn's Suicide Squad?
No, not really.
Oh wow!
I mean, I liked it. I didn't love it. It was.
It was fun.
Yeah, I love when Pete Davidson's face got blown up. What a jerk off he is anyway. that was my favorite scene. What a jerk off! I'm glad he got
I'm
it.
the one who called you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and dude, what was his name? Dude, I fell in love with Polka Dot Man. He is so dope.
Yeah, Polka Dot Man was cool.
God.
It had
Oh,
cool stuff in it, but
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I ran out and got.
I still want to get that figure too. That third party Present Toys, was it Present Toys?
I think it was
that made that polka dot man. I still want to get that too because he was cool.
Yeah, because when McFarlane dropped it, I ran out and grabbed that McFarlane polka dot.
Hell yeah!
But
Yeah.
the thing I love though is how his mother played them in his mind through the whole movie.
Yeah.
When they're in the fucking bar and like it's all his mom dancing around him, dude.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know something? As heinous a crime as he committed by killing her, I kind of felt sorry. I didn't want him to die. It's weird.
Yeah, that sucked.
It was kind of weird. You kind of felt for him, but at the same time, no.
Yeah.
Your mother, you deserved it.
That was shitty.
Well, to be fair, she wasn't so great either.
Yeah, Polka Dot Man did steal his shit. He kind of did. He kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
He did a really good job with that role.
Oh God, that was so.
I didn't. And I liked.
Idris Elba was dope, man.
Yeah, Idris Elba. Yep. I didn't like King Shark very much. I thought turning him, I'll say, retarded was stupid.
I kind of like that. I like it was kind of dope.
No. Give me that King Shark that was in the Flash.
I like it was a big lump.
I'm not super familiar with King Shark overall. Like, what is his normal mode? Because I've seen him in so many different lights. I've seen him as just like a big thug who wasn't completely dumb, but like, you know, just kind of like there.
It was
I've seen him as, you know, this dumb guy.
Him going, you know, I mean.
Yeah. I saw him in, you know, in the Harley Quinn cartoon where he's just like the tech support guy or whatever. Like, what the hell is King Shark actually?
See, I knew it existed because I read DC coming up, but I never read stories with him in it. So it wasn't until, you know, the movie that I really knew, you know, what King Shark.
He looked badass in the Flash.
Yeah, see, I have nothing to look back at, you know.
The Flash show, he looked great.
I vaguely recall him in Flash. It's been a while since I saw it, but I remember him.
Yeah.
He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't in there very long, but I mean, he looked badass. He looked better there than he did in the Suicide Squad.
Which Flash are we talking about?
CW show.
Okay.
I mean, say what you want about the show towards the end there, but they knew how to do King Shark.
Cool.
Make him look cool.
Yeah.
Didn't he show up in Smallville too? Am I misremembering that?
Didn't watch Smallville.
It's been a long time since I've seen Smallville.
Yeah, I want to say he was in Smallville, but I could be completely wrong.
Didn't
M. Bison.
Smallville end before they connected up all of the universes? No.
Yeah, Smallville was done.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have been unless they would have just brought an iteration into it.
Ash knows.
Ash knows all. Ash knows all.
Mm-hmm. He was badass. He was badass looking, and then
They did a good job, man.
Yeah. King Shark, really? Come on now. Not that I know of, it's Smallville.
Dude, somebody told me I'm bummed out. Well, I know Michael Douglas is retired, so he won't be returning. From what I've been told, Michael Douglas is retired, so he won't be in Ant-Man anymore.
I think he's done. Yep.
And I'm hearing
that's fine.
But I'm hearing Evangeline Lilly is retiring early. She's retiring.
Yeah, she's done too.
Oh my God, she's the hottest chick on the planet.
She just had a head injury recently.
I am so bummed. I loved her Wasp. I am bummed.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
She was awesome. She looks.
And Evangeline Lilly. Yeah,
she was taking from acting. Yep.
In my opinion, she's the hottest chick in Marvel. She's a MILF to the max. But yeah, I was bummed out to hear that. So I guess, well, but then again, listen, we're moving to a new phase, you know, anyway. So
yeah.
But
that King Shark is here to stay, I guess.
Well, the way he is, yeah. Well, guns guy. And you better.
The big guy from Peacemaker was the one that did the mocap for him.
Oh, by the way,
beard and the reddish beard and the
Yeah.
curly hair.
oh yeah,
That's who did the mocap for that.
Economos guy. Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Economist, motherfucker.
But yeah, well, we're that 3-hour mark, gentlemen. And it's raining cats and dogs outside right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got some lightning and
Oh, step of the poodles.
We were just talking about it. There you go. I hope you
yeah,
don't
thunderstorm moving in right
hope it
now.
doesn't get too bad. You get knocked out.
Well, there's a branch from the last storm that came out of the tree in the backyard. It was weird. Luckily, it missed all the buildings. So
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
It's been some weird weather everywhere, even down here in California, and it's just, I mean, it still ain't summer. We still
Yeah.
think it's
Because
like December. It's
Weird.
cold.
I was all primed for tonight because I don't want like when movie canon is on a Sunday night. If enough of you guys from Collector's Figure is on there, I don't watch it. I'll watch the recap, and the only reason why is because I want to jump into our conversation fresh without hearing something you guys said the night before, because it makes I can be more spontaneous by your comments, and then friggin' internet goes out. I'm going, come on, you got to come back on. You got to come back on. Well, yeah, it didn't happen, but you know what the hell. But yeah, so I'll go back and I'll watch the canon. I usually watch the canon replay. The next after we do Collector's Figure. That's if a bunch of you guys are on there.
right.
Yeah. So I'll watch that, and then I'll watch the some of this here since I'm not on it, because I hate watching when I'm on here. So I can at least watch a 2.5, 3 hours. All right. And dude, this is that closing theme music is the absolute best. You got to keep the baby music going, dude. I love that.
Moose is just
Like his
out,
moose is
out.
pooping.
This is
Yeah, I know. Is he out? Oh, he's gone. Yeah, he didn't want to get caught on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's his cap right there.
That is his
Yep.
cap.
He's right in the corner there.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody got anything they want to promote or shout out for themselves or anybody else?
Yeah.
The hiccups got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
do.
Yeah. Collectors. Figure in a Bubble on YouTube. Like and subscribe. And it's I'll bring this up on the next time. I might pop up randomly on my own sometime between now and the next Moose and Me. But I am noticing it, and I love it. There are people that showed up on Moose and Me I had never even heard of before. And there are some people that I've just recently saw on other streams that popped in too. But I don't think they subscribe. So if you're out there, if you're lurking, if you come and see me, if hey, I don't mind if you lurk. You don't have to subscribe. But if you haven't and you thought about doing it, go ahead and do it. I mean, if you're going to show up in my chat, might as well subscribe. If you're not going to lurk, yeah. And then, of course, there will be another Moose and Me. We have a date. Let me make sure I got it. It'll be Saturday the 19th. So that's not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We're trying to get one to you quicker this month. So we'll have that coming out on the 19th. I need to get another interview in before this month is out. I wasn't able to last month. I'll be working on that as well. Yeah. Thanks a lot for your support, and as Moose would say, stay strong.
Yeah. Where was I? That sheet over there.
Bubble time.
I know.
Bubble time.
I'll check you out, movie. I usually check you out on Sundays if you don't have all the buddies on, but I'll be checking you out. No problem.
Hell yeah. But yeah, shout out to, of course, the channel members. Blurred Dad Life, OG fan when Star Wars is just Star Wars. 12-inch Moose Dream, Pop Culture Living Room, Trumbull Dust. Did I say Trumbull Dust already? Feezys Figures, Tijuana Mike, Blue Tattoo, Big Rib, L Walker, and Valkyrie Magnus. All channel members, thank you all. There is a giveaway for channel members coming up in 2 weeks. A gift card. Also, for the chat as well in 2 weeks, the 21st. The stream of the 21st, there will be a giveaway for that for the chat and the members. Separate giveaways. And of course, if any members are in the chat, they're also in the chat giveaway. So, yeah. So it's good to become a member. Lots of perks. I think I'm owing a couple more people some T-shirts here this month. I think Tremble and Costa both get T-shirts this month. Feezy's got his T-shirt. Blurred Dad's got his T-shirt. OG, you did not get back to me about a T-shirt, so I don't know what you got on Brownout. I don't know what you have for social media, so if you do at Slevenbeam at Gmail, you can email me too. So other than that, yeah, all the people in the chat, thanks for coming in. I am Vengeance, Movie Canon, Big A's Collectibles, Thule, Stick Scale Mafia, Charlie the Unicorn, Ash Chase, L Walker, Charlie the Unicorn. What do you get? Oh, we got him twice. Sin, Maz's Toy Box, JB, Commander Green, Roach with a Jacket.
What are you?
MB Dyson, Yomo, Trumbull Dust, Sterling's Fine Art. There's a new name. Thanks for coming in, chatting with us. J Hunter Reviews, Tim Harvey, P Rockzilla, and Noon Tunes, all in the chat, chatting with us, chatting with everybody else, making this show what it is. So thank you very much for doing that. Appreciate that very much. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Blue, what did I forget?
Merch.
Merch.
X-Men showing up. Needs to be 6 scale. Do you want a mic? There you go. Showing off the kids.
Are insane.
Also, needs to be 6 scale. Another variation shirt. Dormelage, Okoye. On every, we got, shirts and hats and stuff like that. And beanies as well as the new design of the needs to be 6 scale turtles because they're machines and whatnot. But
go.
Okay. And also along with this, if you're on Facebook, there's more people saying, "Hey, where's Okoye to Hot Toys?" in every single post, including myself. It'd be appreciated if you go and like all that stuff. Every post that you see of Okoye, help support it. If you have figures that you are saying that you want, I usually support that too because we all want the toys. So, but if you're one of those douches that reply to me, you can fuck right off, dude.
There you go.
Tired of all the douchebags replying to my shit for no fucking. Oh, we don't want that figure. You don't want that figure, dipshit. You don't want that figure. I want it. Other people want it too. If you don't, stay silent. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion on it.
You tell him, James Gunn.
Yeah, it's just there's a new design. It looks pretty cool to me. So I got a hat coming. They sent me another approval thing for the collector's spigot thing. I gotta send them an email.
Hey,
oh, you approved it? Okay, cool.
The
They're
beanie.
just trying to take the echo part of the F. See the back of that F.
Yeah, it's like why can't they?
They can't do this. They're having trouble doing the stitching of that part, so that's all they took out. So that echo. So
okay,
that's it.
Yeah, I got the beanie, the hat, and then
Tijuana Mike.
I got
Just
the
to the nines.
I got the jacket, and it says the
Oh,
jacket.
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna gear up for Comic-Con. And it's the jacket is like what sweat jacket or
A hoodie. Yep.
yeah, hoodie kind of, and it says because that's the one,
That
and
one?
it says because that fucking place is freezing in Comic Con.
Right on.
Oh man.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I did that big crew on the back. Dog, I forgot all about this.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta get one of
I
those.
already got my
Yep.
shirts.
Yeah, I
and
got
then I got
the
the
logo
crew.
on there.
Oh, son of a bitch! I
Oh,
totally
I
forgot.
got my hats to wear in 4 days.
Oh,
down
the
at
gray
Comic-Con.
one's
Yeah.
dope too. I gotta get
Like
that
just for the
black.
crew, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. And the joggers, they are comfy. I'm wearing that right now.
Different kinds, yeah.
Yeah. Super cool, man.
Yeah.
All good
I had two
stuff.
different
All
kinds because
comfy.
Moose said he needed a bigger
I
one.
gotta get that black one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the new
I
design
got
is
yeah.
fantastic.
I dig how he got that crew on the back. Hey, dude, that might get you into stuff, and people will look at you, go, "Oh, you can go backstage." Yeah, I won't know the difference.
Yeah. You're part of the crew.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of those and try and sneak backstage. Every chance I get. I went to Devo Saturday night. I wish I had it on there.
It's everything
Justice
good, so
for Clay.
I'm all geared up with this for Comic Con. Sit there and promote.
Dude,
Support and promote.
you're gonna be dressed to
Oh,
the
nice.
nines, bro. I'm sure you're gonna get the underwear when Bean makes that. Yeah, I can't wait
It
for
goes
that.
on the outside of your pants.
Hey, on the outside, super.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the CF right there on the old crotch arena. Yes, sirree.
Okay. Yeah.
Turd Wonderland is still there.
Oh yeah.
Sticker. It's a sticker.
Turd Wonderland.
Mhm.
May it rest in peace.
Right. No longer
Wait a
the
minute,
problem of ours. So
Wait, what is that? Something you can frame, or is it a handkerchief? What is it?
It's a sticker.
It's a stick.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I might have to order.
Yep, blue one of the socks.
Oh,
All brand,
God.
Yeah.
all brand shirts.
Yeah. And they need to have like ankle socks.
Yeah, man.
Especially for summertime now. I mean,
I'm still waiting on them shorts. I mean, underwear. That's what I'm waiting on. Actually, this right here, this almost looks like Fruit of the Loom. Come on, let's go. You put this on put this on the band of some CF underwear, and that's your Fruit of the Loom, dude. Oh, that's dope as hell.
that's funny.
That
Collect
is,
what you love. Budget approved.
Hell yeah.
yeah, approved by Fearless Leader and stuff.
Yep, that's right.
Have a picture of you standing all proud.
Approved by all brands. All brands are approved of your budget. So
Yep.
You know, somebody needs to do it. Oh, okay, I got it. Never mind, I'll do it. Never mind. I think I'll bring it up next Monday too. I'm going to be working on something.
yeah.
All right.
Just a little inspiration. That's all.
And all that stuff also helps the channel. So if you buy stuff that goes right into the channel. So
Yeah, helps.
There you
it's
go.
much appreciated.
Support
Yeah.
the channel. Support the
Yeah,
channel.
where is the general? I think I got the color here. I got the.
Yep. Yeah, I got the blue one, of course, and the purple Dora Milaje shirt.
That's a nice one.
Yep.
That's a good design with the silhouettes with the coloring and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's really
Hell
cool.
yeah.
So this is Beam Studios, brother. You can expect this from Beam. This is quality.
That was dope.
Hot Toys should be looking at Beam.
Is that baby music still playing? Yes, yes, it is.
Yes, the baby music. I love it. I love it to death. The baby music still playing.
It's the sleepy time, bedtime music, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's kind of
it's
creepy.
the Moose
though.
or Mike when they
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was. I knew he was gonna go crash because he was hyper as hell.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right there.
I
He was
mean,
on it.
crash.
And then
If
boom.
you guys want to shut me up, play this. And yeah,
That's
Moose,
some messed up
Moose,
shit.
Moose really is gone.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
Moose is out of here. Oh, poor baby.
Well, at least he's not snoring.
No,
Um,
they
Hiccup.
unless
No
anything,
hiccup.
if anybody's got anything else to add before we go.
no, other than anybody else want to join the Sleepers Club. I call it the Sleepers Club. Right now, I'm the president.
You're the president.
Moose is the vice
And
president.
also a client.
And X-Man is Secretary of State.
Jeez.
So the three of us is Crash. When is the next
One time. Just do one time.
Well, that's all right. All it has to do is be once.
Yeah.
Join the Sleepers Club.
That's
You only
right. They've done it more than once. So
And you only get 15 minutes at the most now, but you can join anytime.
I just want to wish everybody a good week and have a good time at the movies.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
Remember
enjoy
that's all-
This
Superman.
is gonna be
Go
crazy.
Superman. Go Superman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to if I can find the time. I'm gonna try to go see it this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Avoid the internet till then, man. Avoid the internet.
Yeah, it's gonna be blowing up tonight.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to try and see it at least on Thursday if I can. I'm gonna have to. Because
And support Okoye.
Yep.
Support Okoye. For your fellow collectors. Ooh, that was more
And
lightning.
Wong.
There we go.
Even
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna go on there right now and hashtag Wong.
Hashtag
Yeah.
justice for
Yeah.
Wong.
Big Wong. Justice.
Justice for Okoye. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah. And support it. It'll shut out those other dipshits. So the more you support, the quieter they'll be. So they'll be drowned out anyway.
Yeah.
So
Blue, where they give you? Where are they razzing on you at? On Facebook?
Facebook, yeah. Yeah, I'll have my Okoye post.
Yeah.
And then there'll be 3-4 just dumb fucks going, we don't want that. Nobody wants that. Stupid shit like that. Or, here we go again. So.
And you give them what's up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, which group is it again?
Doesn't matter. It's just Facebook.
Usually Hot Toys.
Yeah, it's all of Hot Toys announcement posts.
Just Hot Toys directly. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You'll see all the Okoye posts and stuff like that. So go like them all. We need to let Hot Toys know that we want that. We want the figure. And
they don't attack
I mean,
my
even
posts,
if
they attack Lael's posts or they don't attack Lumi's posts. They just attack Blue's.
they don't seem to. Yeah, it's like. Am I the only one you see, or don't attack anybody else? Come at me, you fuckers. Don't attack anybody else.
Otherwise, you'll have me in your ass too.
What the heck is Lumi doing?
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So there are people out there that want the figure. Support it, even if you don't want the figure.
Yeah.
Just support it. For your fellow collectors. If you wanted a figure that them to make, we'd support it. Help us collectors out. Don't be a dick. Just
don't be a dick.
Yeah. So
yeah.
let's enjoy collecting and stop harping on other people that want figures.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Dicks. Stop it.
Hey man, I lucked out. I got a rant at the end of the show. I lucked the heck out. Did he do this earlier? Is this the second one? Or was it? Okay.
I did mention it a little bit earlier.
Oh, cool. So I made it cool.
Don't dick.
right. Hashtag don't dick.
Yep.
Or hashtag dick off.
Hashtag don't be a dick. There you go.
Hashtag don't be one.
Don't be a dick. Support Okoye.
Or get dickless.
Don't be a Peter. Oh, hang on. Don't be a Peter.
Peter.
Yeah,
no offense to Peters out there.
Park your Peter.
Peter Parker out there.
Don't be a dictator.
Right? Don't be a dictator.
And
Yeah.
Wong, if we can create Wong posts as well, but right now we're focusing on Okoye, trying to get that made. And then, once Hot Toys gets their head out of their ass and actually listen to us and make Okoye, we'll campaign for other Marvel figures that they should have made years ago.
Yeah, keep the heat level down and mind your diction, right?
Well said.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it for us tonight.
Release the Wolverine.
Release the Wolverine for Ash Chase and whoever else is looking for it. Counting dewbacks. Yep. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, always be kind, and we will catch you on the next one.
And read a dictionary.
Yep.